Hello, hello.
I let the splash go a little long. It was going to rerun.
It was going to do what?
It was going to rerun. Hello. This is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together we are PM Artist Studio. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our new Arty Perk member, Catherine. Thank you very much. I know. I think we only have one or two more, and we can add an emoji. Still don't know.
And you get to still keep the ones that you have?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, isn't that exciting?
That's
exciting stuff.
Yeah. I'm just washing up old thing here.
Old thing, huh? All right, I'm going to say hellos to people, and hopefully I can do it in the time that, everybody's here or whatever. Do remember that, if you are lurking and you haven't said hello in the chat, I don't know that you are here. I will love to say hello to you, so you must say hello, and then I will know that you're here. So we've got 333 Judy, 333 Judy, Heather, Barbara, Brad, Kate Regan, which we now have found out is Carolyn. We have Barbara Perry that just popped in there. Christy Hartman. Cookie Wookie, also known as Mo. Darcy. Diana R. Hello and welcome. Denny. Fran. Catherine. Kathy. Lisa Mingus. Marilyn. Maxine. Nisi Panka. Sirius Hecka, also known as Lisa. And Susan Lee. The Fiber Goddess. Hello. I can't remember. I know you've been here before. What shall we call you? We can call you the Fiber Goddess. We can just call you Goddess if you'd like. We've got Violet. We've got Diane. I know some other people popped in there, but I'll get... Oh, Arnetta. Hello. I'm so glad you're here. Kim Farron. She's new. All right. Newbies. I love it. Kinds of peoples. Or maybe you guys aren't newbies. You're just lurkers, and that's okay, too. We don't mind that. But if you want us to say hi,
no judging.
That's right. You got to say hello in the chat. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to go to live chat. Do remember that you want to turn your chat on to live chat if you want to see it all. Otherwise, then it just kind of gives you the top things, and I don't know how it picks it, but it does. Hello, Susan. Susan's here. All right. Today, it's Thursday.
Yes.
We've got some thoughts.
We have thoughts.
I have some things that I may or may not talk about. I don't know. I still haven't really decided yet. We've had an interesting week so far. Let's just say that.
Yes. Our baby went to the mailbox naked.
Yes, today. Do you need me to go topside?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I've got all this stuff laying out here that I want to talk about. And that would be because she put together a box for you, Christy, from our takeout at the
Panda Express.
Panda Express. Yeah, I know.
We eat terrible.
We like their noodles, and
hey, Colleen.
Actually their egg rolls aren't the very best.
No,
but
we'll figure that out.
And they forgot to put in hot mustard. I was very disappointed. It's the only reason really to go there is because you need to grab handfuls of
hot mustard.
Hot mustard.
The other places that we go that don't have it.
Yes.
So sad.
Yeah, Jack in the Box doesn't have it.
All right, let's definitely move on to other thoughts.
Okay. So anyway, she created this box, and I don't know what it has in. It's all very secret stuff because there's a bunch of stuff inside the box that is also wrapped up.
Yeah.
What I will do is I will get it out. I will take pictures of it and make sure that you get it because it's pretty hilarious.
Yes.
And I know in there's also...
Well, I'm glad we grabbed it because it started raining again.
Yeah. Look at this.
She said that she'd gone to the mailbox, and I just thought that she meant that she set it by the front door.
Yeah.
But then Brad and I went to drop some things off, do a couple errands, and I was like, oh my God, the box is out here. And I know she ran out here all butt-ass naked because, she still didn't have clothes on. I love our baby. But, hello, Fiona.
She
worries.
does wear clothes to school.
Yeah.
But anyway, she loved this, and she thought it was very, very cool.
Yes. She said, that's mine.
Yes, and I told her it was, and I said, and we have to
and
talk
she kissed
about
it.
Yeah. And what I thought we would do is maybe take some of the glassine envelopes and attach them at the top, but write the story so that you can flip it up and still see the artwork, but then the story is there.
Yeah.
So
it is so cool.
It is very, very cool, and she loves it.
Yeah.
She thinks it's very.
She
cool.
put it directly like on her table. Like she knows that. Like
Yeah, that's.
although that table needs some.
There's lots of
I haven't been up here
little
lately.
stuffs there, and then here's the little bag.
Yes. She does wear it close to school.
She does, and lays them on as far as we know. We haven't heard otherwise, so we're assuming that
But, see, there's a lot of other.
She's
here.
hit the kitties deckers pretty hard. They're
Yes.
Heather and Jan.
Oh, and I'm glad Lisa's here. So
She loves the stamps, and she thinks this bag is very cool. Well, she's really into tie-dye.
Oh, yes.
And she has some tie-dye dresses that are her most favorite tie-dye dresses. But anyway, I just want y'all to know that the things that you do send to Izzy are absolutely treasured and and used.
yes.
Yes, used. It may not always be how I envisioned that they were going to be used, but used they are. I mean,
Yes.
Lisa and Judy send her stickers.
Sandra.
Let me see. Oh, Anne sends her stuff. Mo sends her stuff. Mo sends her.
Oh, the little
Very,
fairy stuff.
yeah,
Yes, and then crap! That reminds me. She's got something from the Mermaid Academy that I need to give her. The day that it arrived, she was acting very ugly. She's, it's either we have a really awesome day or it's like, oh God.
Katie bar the door. It's just, a total fest.
Yes. So,
Okay.
I try not to give her things like when she's in a state of
disequilibrium.
Because I don't want her to think that, getting something is the fix. Does that make sense?
I
Some
think
good thoughts. Because, you don't want... It's kind of like... All right, here. This is a hilarious story. A good Thursday thought. So, Bentley, you guys have seen the big kitty. The big gray kitty. When they lived in Alaska, they would shake the treat... Because he would run out the door. And they'd shake the treats. And then he would come back in. Well, then he got to figuring out that if he wants treats, he runs out the door. So rather than, curbing the bad behavior, we have then, just made the bad behavior part of the thing.
Yes, the reward system.
Mm-hmm. So we don't want to...
Yeah.
I don't know if that works that way, but,
Yeah.
Some thoughts.
Yes. You have to be careful about what you're rewarding.
Yes.
Because you are...
And one of our little trips this morning, speaking of, little rewards and whatnot, they gave us those really cool stickers.
Yeah.
They have a new coffee place in town.
Yeah. The Dutch Brothers Coffee Company.
Yeah.
Radiate Good. Isn't that... I love that.
And I kind of went with some of the things that you wanted to talk about today.
And kindness is rad.
Yeah.
It's a little Dutch windmill there. I think that's so cute. And here's this wonderful little card with the I call it wavy frames.
It's wavy windows.
Wavy windows. Wavy windows.
Susan had a little sister that could not be contained. She walked 3 blocks leaving a trail. That's how I was, actually. They would find me by my clothes.
Yeah. And she thought swimming meant it was like taking a bath. You had to take all of your clothes off. It took us a long time to make her understand that wasn't how that worked. And Nathan, her brother, would come running and say, "She's naked again, Mom, and all my friends are laughing at me because my sister won't leave her clothes on." I said, "Well, I don't know what to tell you."
We're working on it.
Bill's character.
There you go.
That was always my answer for everything. Okay, well, I think that those things right there, that's part of my gratitude, because when I think about gratitude, I think about, boy, I'm happy I have hot water. I'm happy I have a washing machine to wash my clothes. I'm happy to have a nice warm bed. I mean, I like to start with the basics because, sometimes
Those are the easiest things to take, just
for granted, to not even think about. And, and I look at these areas where people have been bombed out of their homes and everything, and I think, oh my God, how would you deal with that? And what I think about is, oh my gosh, I wouldn't have hot water. I wouldn't feel safe in my bed. I wouldn't be able to go to sleep at night and feel secure. And, you know, your children can't go to school. There's just so many things. If you're really down in the dumps and grumpy and whatever, you can always find something to be thankful about.
Yes. We're also very thankful that we get to do this.
We are. I'm thankful that, you know, my brain still works well enough that, you know.
I am also thankful for that.
And
For myself and for her.
for now, this is working, you know, and we just got to go with the now.
Yes. Today's a good day.
Today's a good day.
I have my brain.
I have my brain. I'm able to get thoughts out of my mouth.
We found the paint too.
We did. It was lying down at the bottom of the box.
Yeah. I said if you just stand up and look, then you would have known that it was
Yeah.
there. Some
I'm-
of them had fallen over.
And that was part of my funk. I was like, how can you lose a whole tube of paint? I understand stencils get stuck to the bottom thing, but come on.
Yeah.
You know, tube of paint. How do you do that? Well, yeah. I really need a
Hi, Brenda.
better system here. I just don't know
Hey,
what
Ricky.
it is. And if you don't know what it is, don't
Marianne.
mess with what you've got till
Yeah.
you know you've got something better. That's my whole, that's a philosophy. Don't mess
Yes.
with it. All right, what else did I want to talk about here? Oh, responsive. Okay, I know the other day when I got through with it all, I was sitting here going, somebody asked a question and I was gonna deal with it on the gel plate and I couldn't remember if I did or not. Please understand this. I just get in the moment and I just go with it. And it will start out that I'm intending to answer whatever it is that you ask. I'm easily distracted. So it's not anything,
Well, and it's very interesting because whenever we're doing the video, when we're in this setting, you know, I try to make it as easy for P to continue on doing what she's doing and still kind of keep it on course and try to remember some of those things that she wants to do.
because I actually give her lists sometimes. She's supposed to do that.
Yeah, so, you know, we're
And-
always...
Yeah, and so if we don't get to that, here are your alternatives. Number one, you can check out our other videos because it may already be covered there. And I did check the search engine the other day, and it does work. Well, I wanted to make sure.
I love that.
I checked the search engine.
Words.
I can't.
Fran would like to know if you have you used Stuart Simple paints? Yes. In fact, we were the ones who mentioned it to Patty Tallet Parrish, and because I told her
we just
about
have the
white.
2-point.
Yeah, we have the white and the black. Now the white that we have is the Saint,
Oh, and
white.
it smells so
and that's the one that
yummy.
has the vanilla smell to it. The white 2.0 does not. Like, I think it's kind of the version of just like the paint stuff. But then Patty Tolly has the 3.0 black. That was not out when we had it. And we've had it now for probably 2 years.
Yeah, and I've still got a little bit left. I'm very, very sparing with it. And the reason I pull it out and when I use it is when I need an extremely dense black.
Hey,
like
Jasper.
I used it to cover my the pages of my, I don't know what journal that was, Mariah. It's one of my early ones.
Like the big one?
The big one that I put artwork in and did tags for it and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's a proper,
Yeah, I think that we call it the big one.
the big one. Anyway,
So it was really big.
I
mean,
needed
it's so big.
the pages to be black, and this was before we had black.
Yeah, before we had found the chipboard and understood the loveliness
and I just had
of
to
it.
paint every single one of those paint, and I mean, it was lovely. I only used one coat.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like house paint. You know, people talk about quality house paint. Well, you can either paint twice with cheap paint to cover something, or you can paint once with good paint.
Right.
So my feeling is my labors were something. That's it.
Aw, Susan's grateful for her family. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I am constantly grateful that I'm here, not stuck in Anchorage. Of course, I would love to be there right now because I could be fly fishing. Oh, well. Yeah, you just can't have it all. You
That's
can't
right.
have it all. Okay. Now, the responsiveness. All right. Just want to hit this very, very quickly. You know, all of us come from a different place here. We come from a different place as far as our life experiences, our level of knowledge in art history, artwork, types of art that we do. We all have, and that's one of the reasons we wanted this to be a mixed media group. It was more inclusive rather than exclusive.
Yeah.
And that's where we are. So if you come into our group and there doesn't seem to be something there that you need or whatever, you know, do a shout out. I guarantee you there will be somebody in our group who does it. I mean, we've got a glass blower. Not a glass blower. She's a glass bead maker, Helene.
Oh,
and I mean, she has a video, and I think we've got it on our.
You shared it, yeah. She
I
was
shared
really
it.
excited about that too. Because
And
her
my
husband
earrings,
started.
yeah.
Her husband started videoing her. She's like, I think we're going to do more, but she was still really nervous about. It was so sweet.
Yeah, but you know, we've got.
Oh, Christy Hartman says, "Come on up to Montana. Her husband will take you fly fishing." We do need to go.
You know,
on our
we
tour.
drove through Montana, and I just drooled the whole way because our fishing equipment was on a truck. You know,
Yeah.
we didn't have it with us, which we really should have planned. But we had two cats. I mean, two cats, a cat and a dog, and you know the stuff that we were going to need here because the truck wasn't coming for 6 weeks.
Denny says that was a great video.
And yeah, it was. It showed all of her stuff and everything. And I don't know, we've got, we have oil painters with us. I know that Eva has a whole range of things that she does. We have people who do digital art. So.
Of course, Robin, and hello. This is our other Robin. Robin's Creative Space. Yes, your sneakers are awesome. Definitely post them.
Oh.
Now, I'm actually glad that you said that, Robin. One of the things, and that's one of the reasons I also moved our, welcome to the group, our little video, to Makers. Those of you that may not know who Makers is, that means that you're brand new. Welcome to our YouTube channel, but we also have a Facebook group where many of these lovely people that you see in the chat hang out during the week. And we highly encourage you to post anything and everything, your videos, your all of this. Our one big ask is that when you do post it, please try to make the content, the written part of your post, unique to Makers. And what I mean by that then is to give us your insight. Talk about your process. Why you're making what you're making. What are you making it for? Who are you making it for? We want to know, the products that you're using. And it doesn't have to be a big, long story. Just get the conversation going. Because we want to know about those types of things in Makers. Because we are all artists in there. That's what I believe, is that we are all people from all different areas. And those things can spark the inspiration between us all.
Exactly. I mean, I look at the way you put your food on the plate is a composition. Talk about that.
If you're going to post a food pic, you got to do that.
And your garden. What is it about your garden that is important to you that you think that we would also benefit from that knowledge or your insights into that? And I think all of those things are grist for the art mill.
Yeah, and talk about the inspiration. If you do want to post your garden pictures, what about your garden inspires the work that you do as far as your art?
Yeah, and maybe it can just be that place that you go to collect your thoughts. But I find those things interesting, and I think others will also.
Exactly.
And that's what makes our group different. Is we're not just here to look at great art, although we have a lot of it. Yeah. We're here in the capacity to make you more aware. Make us more aware. It's an exchange. And it doesn't just happen one way.
Yeah.
It goes both ways. A quote that I can't, and I wished I could remember. I'm terrible.
Yes, Mo had once posted the flower pot of mud. The ants made a beautiful pattern, art in nature. It was. I do remember that. So cool. Exactly.
Okay, those are the kind of things. And, you know, one of the stencils that I
Oh,
designed was from a rock.
Susan, definitely. In fact, I meant to kind of reach out to you because I see all the things that, because we're friends, and so she posts the stuff like I think on just her regular personal feed. But definitely, if you're creating things for other groups, and even talk about the other groups, we don't care. All I want to know is that you have put a little unique spin on the post that you're putting into Makers. It can be exact same pictures and all of that, but I want to say, I would like for you to go, you know, like, hey Makers, I made this for this particular group. I'm on this design team. I did this on my channel. You can link to all of that, but I want to know that little bit of different information that you wouldn't give necessarily to anyone else. That's why, you know, what will make Makers that cool place to be, that you go, oh, you know, yeah, I saw that, and I was wondering about that. I was wondering how she made that. I was wondering how she got inspired to make that. Those types of things. I love that stuff.
And I
Partially because I'm nosy.
Too. She is. I told you a story about her sitting in the antique store and reading all the...
I can't remember who said that they also do that too.
I mean, I went through, it was, it had two stories, chock full of stuff. I went through the whole place, and she's still sitting down there reading
Other people's
postcards.
From way back when. That was
Yeah.
great. Yeah. So that's kind of our Thursday thoughts, what we wanted to bring all about all of that, and that you guys are just, you know, you're our Arty friend family, and we just want to know where you're at, what are you doing, who else are you hanging out with? Can we hang out too?
And it's, you know, as with all families, we don't always see eye to eye and get along well. I mean, that's the dynamics of a family. But it doesn't matter. You still go back and you mend your fences and rebuild your bridges.
Well, sometimes.
Yeah.
Some of them, you know.
You know, sometimes
Best
it's easier to
find a different route.
Completely.
That's fair enough too. I'm into avoidance.
Yes. Okay, well, I'd have to rebuild my bridge because I don't just...
yeah, there's usually
I
explosives
blow 'em up.
involved.
I don't just burn them. Okay.
Hey, is this the Circle Journal?
Hey, this is the Circle Journal.
Well, we don't call them journals, do we, anymore?
No,
Because we don't
this
really
is-
write stuff. We feel
But,
like if
you
you're going
know,
to write stuff, that's the
The
journal.
other night, I went to bed and I was just lying there thinking about all this stuff. And I do, before I go to bed, I kind of go through my gratitude list, because I think it's a good way to go to sleep, because you have positive thoughts in your brain there and whatnot, and I think it puts you in a good place. So I do that every night. And I was thinking the other night, about, somebody said something about extra pages in the journal, just plain, that you could write about.
Well, yeah, because Judy got us to really thinking about that with her Windows
Yes.
journal. And I just think, you know, it's such a simple thing. Like, duh.
But
course, why not?
sometimes it's the most obvious, it's the most elusive. And I think that got me to thinking about it, and I am considering it. I'm going to actually consider it when I do this one. Right now, I've got a full book, so I'll have to divide my pages up, and we'll talk about that later. Okay, I got these two out because I wanted to show you. I mean, they're very similar.
They probably came from the same page, but they've just had different alterations.
Could be, because I'm kind of thinking that you're right about that. I don't know though, because
Or they might have been in the same poll series. Like, you know,
yeah,
one
and
was the
it's
first.
okay, and this probably been gone over with another one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, also Tom Bien. But so I put this down the other day, and you have to wait for it to dry. So I didn't do anything else to it. And you can see it's semi-transparent, so you can still see a little bit of the design underneath. But what I want to do is I want to stencil, actually, you know, use the sponge thing to go over it with a color today. But I also, I don't know if I shared these, if I had these done. Did I have this one done?
Oh,
I don't think so.
Yes, Fiona, and I'm so glad Colleen says her hobbies are glass fusing, quilting, watercolor, knitting. Yes, exactly. We all do so many different things or have done things in the past. We want to see those. Even if you have old pictures of old projects of things that you have created, we would love to see all of that. And then Fiona says, would you like to see the quilts I make? Of course we would. I love quilt making.
I think quilts are just an abstract form of art.
It's
and
mind-blowing.
The G's Bend, I'm sure that you know about that, the G's Bend quilts, where these women, they're old quilts, antique quilts from, I don't know, the early 1900s. But they're so beautiful because they are, every one of them looks like an abstract painting. And they're done with stuff that people had old, and this is, you know, this is how the quilts used to be. It wasn't that you'd go to the fancy store and get all these wonderful fabrics that, you know, people do nowadays. They used old clothing.
Yeah.
And, you know, I love that. Okay. I love that.
I got a couple of questions. Let's see here. Would you like to see quilts I made? Yes. Okay, so we got that. Fiona, definitely. Most definitely. Does anyone know of an opaque gold? Yes. There's a few. The Deco Arts is fairly, not that particular one, but there is one I think that's more opaque. There's some of the golden, that is the fluid one.
Yeah, you can tell, but see here on the side?
Quite opaque.
Yeah. And on here it shows that it's semi-opaque, but you can see, it's more like this. So, it's pretty opaque.
And Nisi, that is not a silly question.
Oh, heavens.
Here's the thing. So, I mean, of course, we love it when you guys post things that are made with PM Artist Studio stuff. We have printables. We have all sorts of things. And we plan to have more things. We're planning on things. Things.
More
things.
More better.
But no, we do not expect you. We want you to hang out and use what you have. So if you have other people's stencils, please do use them. Tell other people which ones they are. Do all of that. Now, I will say this. Now, that kind of led me up to thinking, because we haven't talked about the $100 giveaway, because here we are. We're in June. If you want to know about that, and you're over in Makers, just, you know, say, hey, I was looking for it. If you haven't found, you know, the guidelines, and then if you want to know how to create the proper posts, I have both of those things over in the Makers group, Facebook group. But as far as that's concerned, it does have to be our video. Now, we did have Jeanette, which we need to check in on Jeanette, see how she's doing, who said, we've actually posted some of her videos. If it's your video that you have done about some PM Artist Studio, I think, you know, that might be kind of a lead in, but what we're really trying to do is get people sharing more of our video links. That's the biggest thing with the $100 giveaway. And to see how that inspires you. You know, what did you find inspiring within those particular videos? But inside of Makers, go nuts. We want it to be the place that you feel okay about posting whatever it is. And giving people credit for, you know, whose products they are, how to get them, where to find them. That sort of stuff. So, yeah.
And, you know, Fran, she makes her own stencils.
Yeah. And she says she's working on it. She's going to sell stuff. I don't know when. She's got a lot of things going on right now.
Look at that nice little skin there.
But Fran, I mean, keep us updated. And then I need to get with Fran. I have some questions for you, Fran. But, yeah. we're all in this. And Carrie Gibson, who's Carrie Mixed Media now. I noticed she changed her channel. It used to be Carrie Gibson Art. But she sells stencils. She has beautiful stencils. Her stuff is very different. Very different from ours.
And that's why it's really, you can't just sometimes get all your shopping done at one store.
That's right. Barbara Perry makes stencils. There you go. Barbara, are you part of Makers? Need to let us know.
Yeah. All right. I'm just fiddling here.
Frans says she's so okay in Makers. She doesn't really go anywhere else anymore. It's good.
Well, we appreciate that, but it's
okay, good. Well, post it. Let us know.
Absolutely. All
now,
right,
be detailed in your post. No, just dropping links. I won't. I'll put you on the list to.
Yes, you'll be
approval.
on the. You'll be on the poo-poo list.
Be on the poo-poo list.
Now, see, this is iridescent bright gold, but you can tell, and I've got two.
Because one's open, I think. Right?
Yes. No.
You just got two?
Iridescent bright gold.
How is it that you have two?
I don't know. And they're exactly the same. Well, I'll put that one. We don't need to have him up there taking up space and getting other stuff lost.
I think you thought you were out because it was one of the ones that was laying down inside of your thing.
Sorry, Mariah.
It's all right.
Okay, I'm just going to squeeze a little out here. And I've got my old makeup sponge, which I don't use for makeup anymore.
Oh, these are the Sydney orbs. Yes, they kind of have a brainy look to them.
I really like them.
Yeah.
I
was thinking about the orbs yesterday.
Were you really? I just like them because they're kind of wonky on the edges and they're a little bit, I don't know. I like them because they're not so nice. They're just a little bit weird and funny.
Frances P's just lucky, I guess, having two paints the same. Well, she messed up is what she did because she could have gotten a different color.
I could have.
Yeah.
Oh, well. You know.
Oh, no worries, Jasper. We're glad you're here.
And you get to the point where, you don't know which part to hold on to when you're doing this. Especially when you're doing something that really is a mask. It's not a stencil, and I'm using it probably improperly here. I don't know.
I don't think there's a right or wrong way. Look at that. That looks flippin' fantastic.
Yoo-hoo! I love it. Okay.
Glad we had to talk about gold.
I'm glad we had to talk. Well, I was going to use gold anyway.
Oh, were you? Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to use gold
Hey,
here.
Jeanette. So glad you're here.
Is this our Jeanette?
Oh, Catherine, no worries. Oh, she's going out to dinner tonight. All right. She wants to have the paint washed off of her hands and arms. Yeah.
I understand that.
People be asking questions.
Except, I just, the top part of me always looks pretty good. But what you don't understand is the bottom part is my sleeping pajama things. And most of them, have big blobs of paint on them.
Yes. We call it office attire.
Office attire. Well, I really think I should have gone with bronze on that. But I don't know. All right, well, let's just turn this a little
Aww. Thanks, Colleen. She
What?
says this is the first time I actually put the dates and times in her calendar and her alarm clock to let her know that we're going live.
Oh, well, that's very nice. That's very nice of
We
you to
made
say
the calendar. I love that. Heck,
Yeah.
I need to put you in charge of my calendar, Colleen.
Well,
I forget
I'll
to
tell
put
you
things
what.
down and then I forget them.
In that whole week when Mariah's off on her cruise.
I already have Ann and Mo
Okay,
lined up to take care of you.
very good. I'm concerned about that.
Oh, Dana calls them the monkey brains. And Lisa Mingus said that they look like, yes, they're brain lobes.
Okay, I just kind of turned it a little bit so it wasn't going over the same spot as the gold that was there. But very obviously, this is a mixture of something or other here.
Oh no, got everybody all excited about Colleen helping them out in their calendar. Violet says, what, you wear bottom parts during the live streams?
Well, you know.
Sometimes I stand up, so yes.
Yeah. You would be happy that I did that. Okay, I'm just not really loving this.
No, that one's not as interesting or spectacular as the other one. Because you're behind the orb is just kind of... You don't have the high contrast going on there.
Well, and I don't know that this fits with the other things that are on here either. So,
hi Gail. So glad you're here.
I've got another plan. And I wanted to use this anyway because I'm going to stamp on here.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mariah, could I ask you to put that in water? You can just throw it in the sink.
Yeah.
And I'll...
Well, I'll put it in a little bowl.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
That would be lovely.
All right. Be right back.
I really like that little sponge. I like it better than the other ones that she has for makeup because it's got more body, it's stiffer. It's not so squishy. And anyway, okay. So, let's see here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over this with a bit of this and kind of try to tamp it back a little bit. I don't know that will do that, but we shall see.
Can I do a little spiel for a second?
Oh yeah, I'm just
okay.
I'm just doing this business here. Uh-oh.
All right, guys. So, we kind of skipped over this at the very beginning, but I'm so glad that many of you are here in the chat. But if you are not, if you're just kind of checking us out and lurking, that's totally fine. Do let us know that you are here so we can say hello, because we do love to say hello. Please give the thumbsy upsies on this video. We very much appreciate it. It lets people know, hey, this is kind of cool. Checking it out. Love being here. Even better, subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell. That lets you know, although I had somebody tell me they didn't get the notification, so I don't know. That's on YouTube.
What happened?
Like when we go live.
Oh.
Sometimes you get it and sometimes you don't. The best way to actually get that is to go over to our website, and if you sign up for the newsletter, I mean, we call it the newsletter. Probably should change that. I don't know if we can. Some things I know, some things I don't. But anyway, if you sign up for the newsletter thing, or you have purchased anything from us, you do get on the list, unless, of course, you opt out. But then we do send out a notification or an email saying we're going live, and it should have a link and all that to it. So those are some ways to get notified and, you know, remember that you are, you know, that we're going live, and come hang out. Come hang out in the chat. Give those thumbsy upsies. Very much appreciate it. Hey Z, so glad you're here. And Susan Lee, hello. It only really notifies you if you're already on YouTube. So like you have to have YouTube open, and then now one of the things, if you do set the reminder, so whenever we post, I try to have all of the streams scheduled. Like, so after today, I will schedule the next 3. So then I post those. I haven't been doing the YouTube or the Facebook thing as much lately because they have kind of tampered down who you can invite. So it's a little bit trickier than it used to be. But I guess what I could do is in Makers, whenever I schedule the 3 streams, I'll do one post that says, hey, here are the 3 upcoming ones, and you can set a reminder. If that will help everybody out, because, you know, I'm here to, we want you guys here.
Yeah.
It kind of makes it all worth it.
It's important.
Yes.
I have more tissue paper ordered.
Oh, goodness, Jasper.
Right, Mariah, I have more tissue paper on the way.
Yes, the black tissue paper is going to be here today sometime. The other stuff has not even scheduled. Because it comes directly from Carnival. Even though it's on...
Where are they?
I think they're in the UK.
Oh, well, that would explain why it's more reasonably priced there.
Yes, but you still have to pay the shipping.
Okay, now I like that.
Hey,
It sort of repeats it because this is the big one, and then this is the kind of, you know, a little bit
Oh, Cindy, I was
squishy-wishy.
she's recovering
From?
a neck procedure, but she can
Oh.
listen. All right, well, we're glad you're here. I hope you're feeling better and getting well.
Okay, I love that. I'm just gonna, you know, consider that to be done.
Yes.
Because it's kind of filmy looking. Don't you like that? I like it. You see the stuff underneath? It's almost like a lace or a membrane. Okay, I like that. I like that. That's dry.
All right, Fran likes it when I do the. I know you do, Fran.
What does she do?
She likes the Facebook event thing. It's just, I feel that it's not that it takes a ton of time, but it does take additional time to set all of that up. And I think I'm gonna do the one post in Makers. Once I have the 3 streams, I will post it there and put it in the featured, you know, at the very top. So whenever you go into the group, at the top there's that featured section. And I'll keep it there, and then that way you guys can click on those and set the reminder. Would that work? Fran, give me a yes.
Thumbs up?
Thumbsy upsies.
Thumbsy upsies?
Hello, Ludmilla. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, she's lost family members in the last couple of days. Oh, in 8 days. I'm so sorry for that.
Yes, me too. Now, I don't know where my little... Got those little dudes out, and I never did really use them.
Which little dudes?
It's the windows.
Oh, well, no, they're orbs. That's static orbs.
Static orbs. Ah, yeah. Rhino.
So,
Is that it? No.
yeah, that's one of them.
Now, where's
And
the
then,
other one?
and then
'Cause
you had your original
I had it here. It's here somewhere.
beta version.
Well, dadgummit, I don't know where it is. I'll tell you what, Fran, I've been using the heck out of, this dude.
Yeah, people are loving it. That's the one they want.
Yeah. So you need to get on it, or we're going to take over your job for you. So.
We may have our own version out soon, Fran.
The people are asking for it, and they're...
Okay.
Fran's going to take care of it?
Well, no, Eva also would like it to be posted in the group, so.
Okay. Well, anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about when I say the windows here. It's the big one like this, but you can see that it has
Fatter lines. It's
fatter lines. It's the
one that they can't order
oh.
because that was the beta version.
Oh, well, shucky darn. So.
I mean,
Okay.
not that we can't, yeah. Not make it
all right.
available.
Well, all I did was I just put it down and just did the whole thing with the... But I think it looks kind of cool. And I didn't do anything to that side because I love that side.
Oh, it's done?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just took the same thing, and I think actually it might have been this one.
That one is, or some of those are, I think.
I think they are too. I can't quite get them to fit in, but anyway. Yeah. Okay, it's actually both of them because the underneath one is the same as that one, but then I went over the top of it with this one.
How is the other one not with that one? I'll tell you.
It's a good question.
It's a good
I wish
question.
I could
Not
answer.
to be answered today.
Check it out, Fran. Check it out. Now, I actually did go in with my colored pencil and kind of brighten up that orange because this is so textured that it did not do what I wanted it to do, so I had to fix it.
Well, it is available. It's just, the one that is available has the lighter, the more stringy lines, and
Yeah.
not the thicker ones.
And sometimes you just want the thicker ones.
Well, I guess so. Maybe if she finds it, well,
I'll paint it black and they can do it.
Yeah, we'll get it to you.
And here's I think that I just love this. It's just so planetary. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, this started out being little sea urchin. And I didn't like it because I thought it was just too whatever.
Yeah.
And it didn't go with the rest of it, the texture business here, which I augmented these little things with some pencil in between. And then here I just went through and laid it down and stamped and moved it and laid it down and stamped. Here I did the same thing. Remember this? I did this last time and I got a little carried away with my white.
Yeah, these are all going in the book, right?
Yeah, the ones we're looking at here are all going into the book. And then this one, I just thought it needed something in them. Isn't that, I mean, it can be something so simple.
Just a little white
thing in the middle that kind of says, I want to look at that a little closer and see what's going on there. I love this one. Remember, this started as a brayer off and a flop off.
Well, and the shadow technique.
And the shadow technique. And then I just took my white pen and went around in a circle there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Kind of looks like you glued one or two of the nested down.
I tried, but they were too clunky and they didn't work.
Yeah,
So
well, this paper doesn't necessarily probably hold up to probably gluing down some
I
stencils.
just think this needs a red circle. What do y'all think?
Oh, yes, do a red circle.
It needs a red circle.
Or orange.
Or orange. And then we're down to the pages here, which Mariah, and it probably, yeah, anyway, that's got to be redone. But we know that she can redo them because I've got some in here that she's pasted little edges on them. And then this was my fault because I put the dadgum clothespin on to hold them all together and they...
But I'll fix that.
Yeah, all that's going to be fixed.
Yeah.
So.
But they did stick and tear.
They did stick and tear.
Thank you, Mo. Mo says the stringy line one that is available. And then she gave the link. Thank you.
Yeah. I really like that one. And I really like the other window one for different things also.
Well, we could make it like a little ATC set, maybe.
Yeah, I think that would be wonderful.
All right. Something
And I think
else to add to our to-do list.
do you have your list ready over there? Are you writing it?
Mine's a mental.
Oh. Well, if I don't write it down. Okay, I'm using Winsor Newton Galleria Acrylic Crimson. Just because I think that would be a good color for this.
Can you put a little dab of orange there with it?
No,
So,
not now.
no,
I can't.
okay.
Sorry, it's too late. I'm already committed.
Something's going to be committed.
And it looks like it's got some more stuff underneath it that will
Yeah,
probably...
There's some surprise. Oh, is it the gold?
Oh, I was doing a bunch of other stuff that I've been doing.
No,
All right. Yeah.
Oh, Cindy says the wavy windows is one of her favorites.
Oh, really?
She did some amazing layers with that wavy windows. I think I have that. I shared the video on our. So those of you that do have channels and you do things with PM Artist Studio products.
See how you can clean off your plate with your brayer?
That's very nice.
Hey. Yeah.
That's one way to get her done. I will, if you let me know, if I know about the video, first of all, I will then share it over on our channel under our PM Friends stuff. So whenever you guys do things, I try to share it over there. Or if you guys want to get familiar with some other channels that, like, you know, some of our friends, that's a good place to kind of start. Just go over there, check out their videos.
And Mariah, did she tell you that she found my permanent... I don't know what she did with it.
Oh, Jasper.
There it is.
That's right.
Permanent maroon. I don't know if that's the right color that I need here, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, no.
What's that all about? Kind of a stringy thing.
Yeah.
It's a stringy trinket. Oh, so she did this the other day on top of the pink there, and it married up. It started fusing with her paint swatch
Tore
on top of...
chunk out of my... Oh,
swatch.
helps if you've got your lid going the right way. trying to screw it into the top. I've got
paint hair. That's what Dan says. Paint hair. I don't know if it's a trinket. It's definitely not a.
It really doesn't. A new category.
Ooh, I think this is gonna be quite nice. Now, don't you're.
I know what you're gonna say.
Ooh, going off the page.
Off the page.
That's daring.
Oh, isn't it? And what's really wonderful is that I actually remember to put something underneath it,
yeah, that.
so that I didn't have to replace my entire.
Queued it up and everything.
I love it.
I love it too.
I've got a little bit on this end, so maybe I'll just do that on this side and make it look like they're meeting up.
Diane says it's another part to your skin suit. It could be fringe, if you start getting enough of those little furry looking, things.
Yeah. Well, I just love that. Now, see, that just absolutely made it. And I like that. I don't want to do anything to that. I just love this. This will go next to my other page. Remember the one that has the circles on it, the little circles?
Now, what
yellow?
I would love to see. Especially on that one.
This one?
What about, do you have your X's, your little X's?
Mm-hmm. I think I saw them in the mix.
Are you willing to do a little stencil butter?
Like down the side here?
I think with the gold. Or even the... What is it? What's with that look?
I'm not feeling gold.
Okay.
You know what? No. We're going to go with micaceous iron oxide.
All right, fair enough. Fine, whatever.
Yes.
She's not giving me. I'm keeping the butters out. She's going to butter something. She better butter.
Butter.
Bangs for her skin suit. Yes, I suppose that would work. It bangs. Like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. Now, okay, we're just going to get really... Is this like... What the Froyle said? I don't know. I'm not... That's kind of scary.
Yeah.
That was really ushy-gushy.
That's what... You need butter. Butter, baby.
Well, you got some in that color?
No.
I think I just needed to...
What about purple?
Oh, that might be good. Let me see.
I mean, it's kind of in that realm of things.
No. That's not what I want.
All right, Crafters Workshop. We need a carbonite butter.
We do.
They can make a superhero set.
Well, I'll tell you what.
They could do kryptonite carbonite.
Now, I could take the time to mix some of that with some impasto. Would you all be interested in that? A little.
Yeah, why not?
Okie dokie. Let me move my one table around here a little bit. And I've got some... I really don't like this as well as I do my big jar, but I'll get it out here anyway. It's... You don't know that it's hard to mix this because it's white to start with, whereas the other is kind of, it dries clear.
That is hilarious. Diane glued bells to her scissors, so that way when she shakes the piles, she can listen for the tinkles.
What a lovely solution.
This is awesome. I love you, Diane.
That's
I want to come hang out with you. I think we would, our faces would hurt. I just know that, like hanging out with you, our faces would hurt from laughing so much. Oh, that's just brilliant. I'm gonna start putting bells on. Well, actually, that sort of drives me crazy, and she'd just start jingling them just to make me crazy. I find it okay if you're trying to find something. See, that makes sense in my world. Because that's logical.
Noosa. It's good yogurt, too.
It's good yogurt, too.
Hey, and look what we just did there.
Oh.
Ha!
Oh, it sort of made it purplish. Interesting.
I'm just not even going to dignify that with any kind of a comment. Okay, I got
That's
to
okay.
line
Your
this.
face gave me everything I needed. I love you.
You too.
Oh, see, even Lee just said I love the range of facial expressions from P today. Yep.
Well, I've tried to be a little bit more cheerful.
She was kind of in a little funk. I asked her what she needed.
Oh,
See? I love it.
just love that. That is exactly what it needed. Maybe this one does too. I think this one needs circles.
Yeah, all balls need X's. They're buddies.
There you go. Put that one in your pipe and smoke it. Okay.
I don't know if that saying goes with that, but it makes me chuckle. Okay. But thank you, Heather. We love you too.
Now, these have to be in just the right place.
And I want you to know that she does that sort of thing around here all the time.
What?
The mumbling under your breath type thing. Brad does it too.
Is it upsetting people?
Maybe I just have that effect on people.
Oh, something to think about there, Mariah. Did you
Yeah.
notice how I turned that around? Because the the back part of my palette knife, it's got a dadgum burr on it or something.
Oh.
See it dragging through the...
Well, yeah, you've got some paint on the edge there that needs
I
to
needed
be cleaned.
to clean that up before I... Look at that.
Anne says she's not making a hashtag out of that one. And then Diane says yes.
Oh, put that in your pipe and smoke it. I didn't make that up.
Well, no, I think
people used to say that back in the day.
I think it might have been the ex. And Diane says my ex needs balls. That's funny. And then Jasper says now it's bells, scissors, and a pipe like a scavenger hunt. Oh yes.
I'm just cleaning that up ever so slightly. And then I'm going to go ahead and clean off. I always like to let it get, so it has a lot of paint on there. But that really messed me up on that last because it had a burr on this side.
Yeah, not good for stenciling.
No.
No.
Horrors.
So those of you that have placed orders recently, I have been dropping in, this is like the little, little freebie tidbit thing that I send to you guys. I've been doing a little 5-circle one for you guys. It's not quite like this because this is big and was just done from extras.
Yeah, and see it says the no sticky tape on it.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I've got that cleaned up if we have need of more. Okay, I tell you what, I know that this is really weird and this just, I use this thing all the time. I sent away my other one. Some lucky person out there received it as a...
Well, and I think what it was a, like a, imperfectly perfect because we have the one stencil of the circle horizons. So it's like a full sheet of these sorts of things, but it didn't cut all the way.
Well, I think I'm seeing that because I think that it wasn't the fault of it was right there.
Oh.
There was a little hooty-doo thing.
Well, yeah. So see, it probably.
Yeah, it was. They just send me the stuff that doesn't make the cut.
Ooh, Viva Inca Gold makes a paste called graphite. Can we get that here, Diane?
Or is that a...
Do you have links? If you have links, post them in Makers. I could make you a mod so you can post links. Will you use your power wisely, Diane? I need to know this.
Notice I'm not. You notice I'm not in this capacity here. We already know that I wouldn't be using it wisely. I would have been abusing and misusing. It wouldn't be intentional, but it would happen.
Oh,
Bad
goodness.
things.
All right. So Violet just asked. So when we're away, because remember, we're going to be out, Brad, myself, Izzy are going on the cruise. So we will be gone from June 20th to the 27th.
I will be home alone.
She will be home alone, but
Well, with Van.
yeah, and the pets.
Yeah.
But no. So what we're gonna do is there will be a notification on the shop, so you can place an order, but nothing's gonna go out that week. And we do have plans on kind of bringing out some new. I mean, we bring out new things at least once a week.
I was looking for that.
What did you find?
I think
Oh, that was the one that I dug out from underneath the desk.
It's my Payne's Gray.
That was the one that was under the desk.
Yeah, thank you. I've been looking for it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, no.
Pardon
you're
me.
fine. So I was just yammering on about us being gone and stuff. And that you guys still can place orders. It just won't go out as quickly as we normally do. But if you do need something, you need to order it prior to the 20th. And I think we do have some plans on before we go. We're going to, of course, drop some new things. So no worries there, too.
I'm just trying to get this thin as pea on a platter. Y'all familiar with that little Texas? I was in Baltimore at my step-granddaughter's house, and we went downtown because I was trying to find something for her for a housewarming gift because they had just moved in to this really cute little row house.
Oh, I loved that place.
It was just absolutely darling. And I told Susie, that her mother, I said, I want to do something for Erin's house that would be different from, you know, whatever anybody else would do.
Hey, Linda.
And so what we ended up doing is, Susie said, well, there's this great little antique place on the main street of, what was that called? What was that area? Hamden. I mean, it was very, very unique place. Mm-hmm. So, found this mirror, and it was in kind of bad condition. It needed some work, so I got it for a really great price. But it was beveled edge. It was about a 5-foot by 2-foot huge mirror with a beautiful ornate frame. And we took it apart, and Steve, her dad, helped me get it back together so it would hang on the wall. And then I techniqued the frame with my spray paint and rubbing and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, while we were there picking this frame up, it started raining, and we had walked from her house. It was like 2 or 3 blocks from her house, and it started raining. So we just had to hang out, and we called Steve and said, you know, the frame's ready and everything. Can you come and get us? And he said, well, I can't right now because Matt's got the car. So we just kind of hung out there and visited with this dude and everything. We looked out there, and I said, well, when we're in Texas, what we call this is raining like a cow pissing on a flat rock. And he just thought that was absolutely, well, obviously he hadn't been to Texas, but yeah, they
it
say
kind of rained
that.
like that last night.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
It did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it was the lightning, and it was beating on my window and everything. And Izzy slept with me last night. Yeah. This is only the second time in her 5 years that she
slept over at Grandma's house.
Slept over in Gigi's bed. And she said this morning, she said, I had to brush some crumbs out. I said, well, the only person you can be mad at, I just scooted them over from my side over to that side. And, you know, they didn't get all the way out. So
you guys know way too much about us.
Yeah. All right, well, there you go. A little regional humor. I think that is it.
Oh, the fiber goddess. She says, I'm sorry, I don't know why that's fiber goddess. There we go. She still says that on occasion.
Yeah, now see that one remember the one that I had. What did I do with it? Oh, it's back over here.
Shannon Green says that's a kind of rains a turd floater.
Yeah, that too. We have them here. And Izzy loves to go outside and run up and down in the gutters.
I think Shannon's from Houston. Are you from Houston or did you just live in Houston? She's in Arkansas now. Fayetteville. Where
Oh, that's where Hannah is.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Good stuff. Thursday thoughts.
All right. Now what?
If you're really enjoying this content and you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. Like this video. Let people know we got stuff going on over here.
Don't forget to ring that bell.
And ring that bell. Hey, Joni.
and make a comment, and you know, whatever you say will be fine. I have to make sure that I take care of all of my little, because all of these I'm keeping together until I finish my circled journal, because all of these are, I've used them either as stamps, I've used them as stencils, I've used them on the jelly plate, and I think I just went through everything. That's a good one. I love this one. It's kind of like, it's like that one scarf that we have.
It does.
I love the filminess of that one. I'm probably going to take some colored pencil.
Hey, do you have one of those dancing, like the dancing graffiti? Do you have the long
Yes, I do.
tidbit? Because I think that actually would be pretty cool if you used your mixture. Do you still have some of your mixture there on the palette deal? On your yogurt lid?
I don't.
Could you mix up some more?
Well, what color do you think I need?
But I want you to pull out that page again, the one that you said that looks like the scarf.
Oh,
Because
this one.
I think that would be spectacular.
If I just went over that with...
Something dark.
So it hits that spot.
Or you know, this.
Do the light here, and then this here.
Just
Okay, give me that. Give me that. Let me think about
you know,
that.
every once in a while, I have some good ideas. I do.
It's just so pitiful. God. Okay, I really do. I love this stuff. I love the consistency of this stuff. But it's a little pricey.
It is a little pricey, but you know what? It lasts a long time.
It lasts a very long time. Okay, now this is what I'm going to do here. I got to have it ready.
Okay.
So I need to mix up some of this over here so I can put this in the middle part where it's all this is becoming very complicated. I didn't mean for it to be. So that I can go over the light area with the dark color and the dark color area with a light color. Yeah?
All right, Diane, I'm looking
I
it
just
up.
used retarder. Why did I do that?
I don't know.
That was really stupid. Oh, well. Got a plan for that. We'll just put her back in the cow and...
So is it like a gloss paint,
Pardon?
Diane? And it's kind of like in a little shoe polish looking container, Inca Gold. Let's see. This is the stuff. Well, Diane can pull links, but they're all like her Amazon is going to go to Australia.
Yeah. Which, yeah.
Some of you might like. Lost my chat.
You did?
Yeah.
Went away?
Well, it went behind the other things. There we
Oh.
go. So I think this is the stuff, Diane. You got to tell me.
Stuff in the tube?
The Inca Gold. That's actually like a carbonite color. I'm going to call it carbonite. There.
I just want to stiffen this up just ever so slightly. This is going to take some precision here. I hope you all appreciate the precision with which this is applied.
Oh, Frans says, well, we are calling it the brain, but I think Mariah has another name for it. Hold on here. I think I missed a question. I feel like I missed something there. Yeah, it's graphite, but I call it carbonite. Have to forgive me.
See, she should not talk to me about making up names for things.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But you ought to appreciate the precision with which this is being applied here. All right. Now give that a little.
Alright, so did you use the green, or you just opened up the thing for me, just to, you know?
Just like, is he,
Okay, question.
are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Have you used gold yet?
And that's not gold. It's
No, that was my joke.
Oh.
Okay, good. Can you upgrade? Yes, I think you can. Jasper,
Upgrade
but
what?
you have to make sure that you're doing it on the, because I know that you have two different profile things. Make sure that you're on the right one. And then you can get rid of that other one.
What y'all talking about?
Okay, my link is correct. Well, Jasper wants to know about upgrading her Arty perks.
Oh.
But she came in, she has two different ones. So the solution to that is that you've got to make sure that you pick the right one and you're logged in as the right profile. Then you can upgrade and then delete your other one or cancel it. Because beyond that, there's not a lot of control that we have over. It's offered through YouTube. It's not something we get to admin a lot.
Well, that's contaminating that ever so slightly, but I think it's okay since I'll be the only one using it. Hiya! Look at that.
Ooh, hiya for sure. I tell you what, her ninja skills are strong. Look, her stencil's still sticking up there. She hasn't even moved it. She's like, that works. That says a lot about how I think I put her out here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. At least I know where it's at.
Okay, and I got a little bit there, but, you know, not a whole lot. Okay, well, look how pretty that stencil is now.
Oh, hey, Deb. So glad you're here.
Yeah.
Oh, they're liking it. Giving thumbsy upsies. Good jobs.
Clean, clean, clean.
But how about that chartreuse?
How about that chartreuse? How about that Payne's Gray?
Uh-huh.
Still have a little bit of that left. I wonder where I could use that.
Well, let's now set that off to the side so it can dry. Now, the thing is that stencil butter does dry pretty quick, or at least the top, what is it, like the, you know, outer shell of it.
Yes.
The thicker you put it, obviously.
Obviously.
Oh, okay. That's right, Robin, you haven't been here in a little while. Sorry. We do have some new folks. So our Arty perks. Brad will drop the link in at some point, I think. If you click on that, then it'll take you over. You can watch the little video telling you the different things. But basically, there's 3 levels to it. The first one is more or less just kind of, you know, an introductory thing that gives us a little extra, you know, bump in our ad money type things. Not really ad money, but it's through the YouTube. It's just a little, kind of like buying coffee. You know, the little buying coffee donation thing. Sort of like that. Plus, you get to play with the cool emojis. The Mucky Muck and the Loverly level, you actually then get, we will send you a personal promo code that anytime you are buying stencils in our shop, that you will get, on the Mucky Muck level, you get 15% an additional 15% off. And then on the Loverly level, you get an extra 20% off. On the Loverly level, we also will send you a one-time welcome to the Loverly Arty Perks signed and matted 5x7 print from Pete. And there's the link. There you go.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yes. We've been enjoying we like the emojis. Dang it, I need to make your little popsicle sticky ones. Paints.
Don't know.
Diane says paint scabs. Hello, Luis. Oh, greetings from the Netherlands.
Oh, absolutely. We have somebody we know from there. Who do we know?
Hello, Wendy.
From there, Mariah. Okay, I don't know if I'm loving this. I don't. Not for this.
No, it's too dull. It won't show up.
I don't think it's going to show up, and I don't think it's nice enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it darker with my. This
And
stuff.
it might end up being kind of gunmetal-y.
Maybe. You know, it may go back to what it started out to be.
You're bringing it around full circle for the circle
Yeah.
book.
There we go. Oh, this is kind of this color that Fran had the other day.
Oh, yes. Would you like to know, Deb? It is a very très cool palette. It is called a Noosa yogurt lid. She loves them because they're black. And so that way when you're certain paints, you see them a lot better. And they're a good size. And we eat a lot of yogurt. Well,
Okay.
her and the baby eat a lot of yogurt. I'm not a big yogurt. I like it okay.
I love it. Oh, I use it in smoothies. You do eat it
yes.
there.
Hello, Penny.
Okay.
Welcome.
Now, I think I may have to do a double thing here. This is like it's firing into the orb.
I
Can
love
you
it.
hook me up with some yellow or gold or something?
Here.
Because, again, we're talking about contrast here. And
We really like the Noosa yogurt. They even have a key lime one.
oh, the
that's
key lime is
fantastic.
wonderful. It's kind of hard to find.
It is. They don't ever have it at Costco. Like when you can get it at Costco, and it comes in like the 3 flavors. You get the blueberry, strawberry, and lemon. Which lemon is the bomb. Like lemon is really good.
Yes.
Oh, welcome to Powsy Browsies, Robin. Thank you.
Oh, all right. And now, is that the one? Is that the? Okay, now.
We started about an hour and 20 minutes ago. We got about 40 minutes. We're gonna start.
All right. So what am I thinking here?
So I've got the gold, the gamboge. I have marigold, and I have the crimson.
Making a big,
Oh,
big
yeah, you
old
are.
mess here.
That could.
But the other side's really, you know, I could wipe it up if I messed it up. Oh.
Susan says yellow or gold. I wonder which one at Mariah will choose.
I'm thinking that red.
Okay, crimson. I like that idea.
I really
I think
do.
the gold's too
I don't think it's
too
going
much.
to be all that wonderful
y'all hear
there.
that?
And okay, I cleaned off my.
Bye, Gail. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Oh, don't get too mixy.
Oh, I don't think it's going to matter because it's going to just gray out there anyway.
Oh, hello, Candace. No worries. Hey, we are here. We do the streams each Tuesday and Thursday at 3 p.m. Central Time, and then another stream on Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Time. Diane, you may want to, if you hit the refresh, it may get less
Okay.
laggy. Sometimes that helps.
Well, I love it. I absolutely love
Yes.
it. It's like it's going into itself there.
I love that little tidbit because it especially since now she's Franken-stenciled it, y'all. If you get one of these,
you have to,
cut
edge.
your own outer
edge.
But anyway, this is just this is an extra bit that sometimes you get, and it's the dancing graffiti.
I like this little one. I love the big one too, and I've got some things that I've got planned for the big one. But the reason I'm doing this is just because this is a good piece of paper. Oh, come on, baby. Have you been down there too long?
Oh, Penny, don't get me to... Somebody here will know. Yes, Penny. See, I knew Darcy. I think Darcy knows that.
Oh, look and see. Isn't that wonderful? And then I still have a little bit more.
Oh, artistry. Hello. Glad you're back. Okay, so here's the thing about the tidbits. If you guys have placed orders and I keep sending you kind of maybe the same tidbit, let me know in the notes if you want a different one.
Don't want any more of that one. I already have that one.
I try to kind of remember, but it's getting a little harder. I will say that. I didn't have that whole thing thought out very well. So if you want a particular tidbit that you've seen and you're like, hey, I've placed orders. I'm expecting a dancing graffiti. I'll hook you up, but you gotta let me know.
Yes. Okay. Well, I think I did make a few little boo-boo mess-ups here, but for the most part. Now, I do still have some stuff here. I hate wasting my paint. We've got to use it. All right, let's just...
Deb, see, look, Deb's got it figured out. I'm not... See, where were you when I started this whole thing, Deb? She says, tidbit of the week. You'd need 52 for no repeats in a year. See, why did I think of that?
Okay, now I don't have my sponge, but do I have any?
Well, we're going to keep it interesting, and if you want a specific one, just let me know. If you see P using something... Uh-huh.
Well, I have to use the crap sponges. That's my nice little natural sponge went away to the...
Well, I can go get it out of there.
Well, I know, but see, it's wet.
Well, I can wring it out.
It
Hey,
needs,
look at Jasper.
it needs to be dry.
She's upgraded. All right, I will get you an updated... Your personal promo code will still work, but we'll upgrade it to the 20%, and then I will send you a matted and signed print. Brenda says those wedges suck. She doesn't like them. I like them for sprays. They're not that great for paint. I will say that. I agree.
Now, if I take my colored pencil and I do a little kind of like Kylie Koo did with hers.
Yes.
Kind of give it a little bit of a...
Mm-hmm.
And I think the same thing with this one. If I can come in and do some dark brown around the edge of that, that's kind of this color, that's going to start bringing all of that together. And I can also go over the gold with, I could even bring in some fine tack. I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I really think that worked. That helped that. What are you talking about?
Oh, Freya, she says tidbits, tidbits, and tidbits, and I want them all. I'm a Queen fan.
All right, this is probably going to be like really low contrast,
Maybe.
but I just say these things because you end up getting more on your hands
Yes, that's...
because they smush down.
Yes. That is true. Now, this is just one of two orbs. They are different. You get them in a set, the duo.
Yes.
Very nice.
I like that.
It was low contrast, but it was the right amount of contrast.
Yes.
Hello,
Absolutely.
Marcia.
Hi, Marcia. How you been? Okay, that's good. That's good. I don't want to do anything to
Oh,
that.
yes.
I like this just like it is. Oh, y'all remember this one? This was like the only thing that made me, not ice pick my,
Yeah.
yeah.
I love that one. What are you doing to that?
Well, I just thought of something here. What did I
Okay.
do with that piece of paper? Gotta be careful here. I'll be getting stuff on stuff. I've just been flopping it over there.
Oh, Denny got some sponges from the... How, is it Deijo? Do they say Deiso? You know, the little, like the Japanese, well, it's probably all from China mainly, but...
What is
We
it?
went to that crazy store once. It smelled weird.
Yeah, it did smell weird.
You
I
knew
wasn't
which
too
one I was talking
impressed.
about, yeah.
I mean, I
They
didn't
had a
have...
lot of pens and stuff, but... What did you say, Mariah?
She what?
Jasper's like, what did you say? I think it's Daiso? Daiso? Maybe it's Daiso.
I don't know.
Dio? Do you pronounce the S?
Inquiring minds want to know.
I need to look that up. Anyway, what was I going to say about all that?
Yeah, it smelled funny, and there wasn't really all that much. Now, I'm sure it's like all of those. Every one of them is a little bit
Yes, they
different.
get different stuff. Oh, about your membership. Oh, well, we're going to send you get a print and everything. So, I'll send that out to you.
A matted print.
Yes. And then I will message you. Or do you want me to email? Let me know. Well, you've got your code. So next
Okay.
time you order, it'll be 20%. Jeanette says, if you have some alligator clips, fold the sponge in half and clip it. Perfect little applicator. What?
Oh,
Now that's pretty brilliant.
absolutely. And then you don't have to get it all over your fingers when you give it the stomp.
Tell you what. See, we learn things too. All the time.
I think really most of mine are being employed as chip.
Oh,
thing.
Daiso. Diso?
Daiso. Look at this side. Isn't this wonderful?
Thank you,
Come
Linda.
on now, give me some love there, y'all.
Oh, here, show that again. Oh, see, you'd used the stencil on there, too. I think it needs something I think it needs something textured.
I don't think it does. I think
Okay.
it's just fine. Just like it is. I'm locking it just like it is. Now, I am going to, I think, come in and do some white.
Oh, the Frugal Crafter? You learned that from her? Very nice.
Trying to spread this out so I can keep using this and it won't be picking up on the other side. Which I don't know what I need on that side, but I'm not feeling anything I've got over there. Okay, and then, it sits there and then that gets really hard and you can't use it anymore.
Is a 9x7 a good size gel plate?
9x7? Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Are you making your own, Heather? What are you up to, Heather?
I think so.
Yeah.
I love my 8x6, which is,
A
I
weird
made
one.
mine
Yeah.
from,
That was the left, or kind of an off cut of
the,
cutting up the big one.
yeah, 12x12.
Oh, we have to create a promo for it. Okay. Perfect. See, Brad's getting me note up. I will text or email that to you, Jasper.
What is it that you're talking about?
Oh, for Jasper, because she upgraded.
Oh.
So we got to get her a promo code and her print. Fran loves the 8x10 and then her 12x14. That 12x14 is huge. Like, and she moves her camera up because that thing is huge. Yeah, see, I don't think the one that we went to, Denny, had a... Where are you going? Which one are you going to? Because she's up around our area. Is this one in Dallas?
It was the one that was way over
In
yonder.
Carroll. Yeah, that one was in Carrollton. I mean, they're all over the place. There's some up off of 75. She says I have big stencils. Yes, the desktop is much easier than trying to do that stuff on your phone. We know that for sure. All the Arty perks. Anything other than, well, and actually even watching stuff, because I don't like the chat on my mobile. Because you can hit the @ symbol and it still won't, like, you know, light up the thing to let you know, people know that you were talking to. Oh, yeah, that, she found a really good one. If you remember where it's at, let us know. It was in Dallas, the one that she went to.
Oh, well, so it wasn't the same one that
No, because the one we went to was in Carrollton. It wasn't that great. Oh, Colleen, welcome to Loverly. We will get you a promo code. I think. Yes, promo code and a print.
I'm just doing this a little bit because I wanted, in some places there it lost its definition because it's so much the same color as the, of course I never have the right damn sugar, the right darn brush to get into this.
Oh, you lost your flower.
I lost my flower.
Yeah.
Because of the contrast. So I'm just coming in and kind of trying to blend this out just ever so slightly so that it's not just, that it looks a little bit, you know, kind of grungy a little bit. I don't want it pristine by any stretch of the imagination here, because I think that it's not. But I do just want those few little places.
Yeah, I like that. No, that's making a huge difference.
Do we have any water on our cart?
Oh, here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I had it over here.
What?
Yeah, please don't. I can take your tool away if you want to act more inappropriately. Diane says she feels that she has to behave a bit now that she got the, you know, a mod tool.
Oh, yeah. But now see, Fran, this is your stencil.
Yes, the inner part, and then Pete Franken-stenciled him.
Yeah, and then I went around the edge and made it a little bit less round-ish.
Well, I think didn't she send you kind of a group of them together, and then you cut them out? That's what I remember.
No.
But I don't. She didn't really show me the package. She didn't share.
Well, it didn't have your name on it.
True that.
Although I open her mail all the time.
Yeah, Van won't open our mail.
Oh my gosh. I sent him stuff in the mail before I moved to Alaska. And I would get on the phone with him. I said, did you open the package? He said, no, I didn't open the package. It's your mail. And I'm just like, did you just open the package? Get the sheets out, wash them.
Why didn't you send it to him?
I did.
Well,
But he just thought that it was my stuff, even though it was addressed to him.
Oh, so it had his name on it and everything.
Yes. I told him he's such a weirdo. I said, get those sheets out and wash them.
Well,
I do not want
probably
to
didn't do it right anyway.
I do not want to have to sleep on those. And I knew that he had.
Candace, she lived in Anchorage.
For 6 years.
Dana says she is. Well, Dana, did you come in as a different? Because this has been one of the tricky things. If you have a different profile than what you got your perks under, then because you should have the little PM Artist Studio thing by your name, and it'll be lit up. Okay, then you know that you're in the right one. So you may want to get out and then come back in as your other person. Is that making sense? More than one account. There we go. She grew up in Juneau. She lived there for 60 years.
Oh, really?
Well, there you go. Arnetta, thank you and welcome to Mucky Muck. We will get you a promo code.
Well, I loved it while I was there. It just got so the last 2 years we had really a kind of winter where it'd warm up and thaw, and then it'd freeze again. So it was just like constant ice. And our front doorstep was on the north. So I would just have to go out there and chip it off. And I was just so afraid of falling. You know, when you get a certain age, you're kind of a little bit more leery about all of that. And love the summers. We still have a townhouse up there. Okay, what do y'all think? I don't want to overdo it.
Yeah, I think you're good.
I think I'm good too. Should just listen to that inner voice that says, okay, that's good. You have done good. Don't do any more.
Now you can kind of come back sometimes.
This is true. You can always add more, but it's hard to get that acrylic paint off once it dries. True that. All right. What do I have?
Yes, because, sometimes people have, different, if you have a different Gmail for different things, that's usually what it's tied to. The YouTube. What's next? I like doing these little fix things. They're kind of fun.
The little fixie things?
Little fixie things.
Well, let's go through.
That's what I call this string. The little fixie things.
The little fixie things.
Thoughts and fixie things.
Thoughts and fixie things. Okie dokie.
That should get people in to watch it, right?
Yeah, that's
a grabber.
Real grabber. Real grabber. Okay.
Oh, goodness.
All right. Well, now these are the ones that I'm pretty sure are done. Now, I don't know if I've shown everyone all of my... These are the ones that I think I have. I don't know.
Oh, Colleen.
Eyeball.
Colleen said maybe a little more orange on that other one.
Oh.
That could brighten it up a little.
Here, this row.
Well, no, I'm thinking maybe in the flower, just to have it. Well, that was my thought. I don't know.
I'm saying nay to that. I don't want to do that.
She turns me down all the time.
Well, I'm surprised you didn't say gold. Hey, Fran, check that sea urchin out.
You showed that the other day in the stream.
I did?
Mm-hmm. You're real proud of that one.
I'm real proud of that one.
You've probably seen it like 3 times now.
I'm real proud of that one.
I like that one too. It could use some X's over there in that one spot.
No X's. I don't know if I'm loving this.
It's very interesting, the front to the back.
Well, you're just going to see one side at a time.
Here's my thought.
Remember this one?
I showed a little short of that one.
I know, I've already showed you that one. You've seen this one.
It's okay. There are new people here today.
And you've seen this
That's
one.
true.
Now, here's something. Okay. Because this one needs work too.
Ooh, I do like that one.
This one?
No, I was thinking about the other one.
Oh.
The ruggy looking one. No, next to that. There you go. That one.
This one.
I like it.
Well, I know, but it still needs some definition.
Oh, you know what?
This one does too.
On the one, okay, can you bring the pansy purple one back with the copper that has the little fleur-de-lis mandala on it that you said you didn't know, and I said it's the weird one with from front to back. It was kind of crazy, the difference between the two. That one. What about, because this is one of the cool techniques and you haven't shown it, using you gotta put your little finger thingy on and doing the iZink coffee. And that might be kind of cool.
Oh, yes, Mariah. Oh my gosh, that is such...
And I got a lot of words out that people are probably like, what is she talking about?
Diamond black coffee.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this normally comes in those little packets, but
I forget about this stuff.
You went heavy on it for a while.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I used a good half of it before I tapped back and, yeah.
Finger caught, yes, thank you. You know, the little thing. Oh,
Yeah.
Brenda's taking care of me. I love it. Thank you.
I better get that baby on because I'll tell you what.
Bye, Lisa.
This,
oh, okay.
What?
Her car's getting some maintenance. Fran would like to know, what is that? So it's the iZink, like the glitter paste stuff.
It's glitter paste by Aladdin, iZink, and it's a black coffee diamond glitter.
Mm-hmm.
You just watch this, Fran.
No, P didn't make it. She just put it in a little pot.
Because it was in one of those squeezy pouches.
And it kept drying out.
The part in the neck kept getting all clogged up, and I would have to dig it out.
But looky there. Yeah, I like it.
And you know what? I'm just thinking this other one's going to need the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mariah, that was such a good call.
Okay, can you hold it up to the camera? I mean, I can zoom in, but it's just a little easier for me to...
Well, it's going to be better once it dries.
Yeah, the shimmer comes up because it has a little sparkle to it, but it's not too, like...
Yeah, not... Whoa. You see, this is what this one needs also.
Mm-hmm, as well.
As well.
Yes, it's the Seth After one. I am going to zoom in a little bit as you're doing that. Hold on, it's probably going to do its little...
I just squeeze it, just get it out there, and then you just have to...
There we go.
And you don't need tons of it.
It does. Heather says it looks like the Pirates of the Caribbean medallion. Bye, Niecy.
Bye, Niecy.
Go have fun on your walk.
And of course, you all realize that this is...
Oh, Marta says she pounces the pouches on the table before she puts the cap on. Like to smack it down.
Oh, to smack it down.
So it pulls it out of the little...
Mm-hmm. It pulls it out of the neck.
Yeah, because it dries up in the neck and then you got to dig that out. Oh, that looks...
Doesn't that look wonderful?
Yep.
Just trying to get all of it off, and I want it to look grody and...
Yeah, rusty.
And whatnot. I see, you just forget about things.
If you want to do this technique, the finger cots are...
Oh, and especially if you have...
Texture paste.
Texture paste down there, because it will rip your fingers apart.
Mm-hmm.
It is not a good thing. But this is wonderful stuff. Love this stuff. This is like my favorite of all of them. Now, I've got some others. I've got this iZink iced coffee. This is translucent gel. I might try a little of that.
That might be kind of interesting over the top. Kind of shine it up, yet grungy in certain spots. No, because it's a fatter one.
Pardon?
Brenda's saying, can you keep a head pen in the nozzle to stop it drying? Because it's those pouches, you know? The little paint pouches. Comes in the same thing as, like, some of those. Yeah, we like the little pots. They're way better for a lot of things.
They're nicer to my hands.
They also store on the little rolly cart thing. Oh, sugar. I meant to... People wanted to see the spinning carts now versus, like, my old picture of, like, when they had markers and, you know, other things.
Yeah, they looked really nice because they were all, like, organized and whatnot. Look at that. Now, I mean, you saw what that started out as, and now it just looks like it's just...
Michelle.
And you don't need very much of this stuff.
Now, that's the gel.
This is the gel. This is different. Let me hold it up and show you the...
But it also comes in those pouches.
Yes. This is the iZink Iced Coffee Translucent Gel Glaze Finish. They wrote it down exactly like it is on the thing because they would thought, I mean, this stuff lasts forever. And the other thing is I like to be able to get it out with this and put it on there rather than, because when I squeeze those pouches, I don't have control. I end up with too much out there, and you can't put it back in the horse.
Well, you can, but it's very tricky.
It's very tricky. And it's really not worth your time. You should be doing something else, much more artistic than that.
There's other things to be doing.
Other things to be doing than trying to cram some stuff back in a very small orifice. Yeah. Okay, well, I managed... See, I should have put all of them on. I managed to get it on. And this stuff is hard on the fingers. It's very grainy. But I think that looks absolutely smashing. Oh dear.
And what do we call those little things? They're like 2-ounce jars, aren't they? They're 2 ounces.
Mm-hmm. They're 2-ounce jars. They are, they are. And here, I'm going to hold that up.
There they are. Oh, here, hold on. I'm going to do the little focus thing a little better. There we go. Looky there, guys. Woohoo!
Yeah, that is some good stuff, Mariah. I am so happy that you thought about that.
I just wanted to change it up a little bit. Seems like kind of...
Yeah,
we got more tricks than we've been...
Sometimes I forget.
Shake the bag.
I forget what I know.
And then I re-know it.
And then I re-know it.
You know?
Yeah, I know it. I do know. And I've got, let me see, I've got it. This iZink Iced Tea Translucent Glaze. I don't really know that that's going to help me on that. Let me see, I've got, oh, the Pearly Luster stuff. That's some kind of cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Remember it? It's the same texture as the
oh, it is very similar to the stencil butters.
Yes.
Like thickness wise and everything.
Yeah. And it works it works that same.
Rhonda Lee. So glad you're here.
And I love this. I use this a lot in my paint mixtures. This seafoam.
Oh wait, hold on. So Colleen, what did you...
And it's called Pearly Luster Paste.
Oh look, Mo.
What?
And Mo did a better job. I should just leave the modding to her. Bye, Evie.
Here's melted butter. This is translucent gel glaze. Now we might use some of that,
Oh, that
over
might
that
be
white.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what that does. I better get a new
Yes.
finger
don't,
thing. That
don't
one's
taint your pot.
contaminated.
Oh, no. Bye, Fiona. So glad you hung out with us.
Yes, we are. And you know, I know that this is, and I've just got pots of stuff all over the place.
Yeah, so Brenda was saying it kind of looks like Rub and Buff, but
the diamond stuff is a lot like that.
I don't know if that's doing a heck of a lot there, but
It's really not, except it's just knocking back that really stark white.
Making it a little, maybe a little glossy.
And it does make it slightly glossy, yes.
Oh, Adrian. Well, thank you. Welcome to Loverly. I need to get, Adrian, if you can reach out to me and send me either your... Well, you've placed an order before, haven't you, Adrian? Let me know how I can contact you so that way I can get you your promo code and all that. But I'm pretty sure Adrian's placed an order before. I try to remember, y'all. I really do. Oh, I wish I had my own Amazon store. That's a whole other thing. All I have is affiliate links. I want a store thing, but it's a whole separate deal. I think it used to be easier back in the day.
Now, here's what's lovely about this, and this is what Seth does. If you have an area, and you know, Mariah could do the same thing with her.
Oh, you know, the other thing you want, since we're, you know, giving some Seth love today, you could maybe do some of the little painty things. Do little dots on something with the little... Where did we move those to?
They're up here. Oh,
Okay.
you're talking about the nail polish stuff?
Yeah, the nail polish stuff.
Yeah, I'm not a real big fan of it. It has a very limited...
Yeah, you kind of went all in on them, and I was a little worried that they were going to be a...
Well, what I'm thinking about doing is seeing if I can mix up some sprays.
Hey, Judy.
You know, mix up some sprays with them.
Do you guys know anything about that? Whether or not these, See, I don't know that the iZink pigment, these little... Oh, here, she's got a finger caught thing on it. But these little thingies, can you...
They're what hold my finger.
Yeah, we use them...
My prophylactics.
The finger caught holders. But can you mix them with water and make sprays with them?
I do not have the answer to that. I do not know.
Well, I'm asking
Now,
the chat.
these glazes take a little bit to dry. Don't flip them over on top of each other. You will be so sorry you did that. As they're a little bit like, I suspect that they have tar gel in them.
Yes, that was our...
What?
Yeah. That was our suspicion, because they are very tar gel-like. And they take some time to dry. And they don't always play nice with other things.
Yeah.
Meaning they become sticky. Inevitably. Or not inevitably.
Like for a very long time.
Yeah, that's the word. For a very long time.
Not eternity, just...
You're right.
Yeah.
Long time.
Long time. How did I get... I mean, you know... How do I do this? I get it clear up to the knuckles. I don't even know what I'm worried about that for. Okay, well that was fun.
Oh,
all right.
Mo's not a fan of those nail polish doodahs.
Yeah. Do I have a red in that?
Well, you got this kind of...
It's kind of poopy, as I recall.
This is rose. I think you bought the whole set. It was kind of one of those things where it was almost better if you just bought the whole set.
Yes, and I think that's what I finally...
Why we ended up with them all.
Yes. All right, now all I'm doing is taking a colored pencil that is sort of the same color as the surrounding area on one side or the other.
You need to shake that booger and shake it well.
Okay.
Looks like it's been, you know. Bye, Louise.
And here's the other little thing about these little
Thanks for hanging.
doodahs. Now see, that lid's coming off just fine. But sometimes they get stuck on there. Now, I don't want to do this right yet. I want to, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and dot this down the middle of these.
Yes, I like that idea a lot.
But I need to get them defined before I do that.
Yes.
So this is cherry, black cherry. Cerise noire. That's my French.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
And I think it's just, don't get so carried away with this that you can really see where you did this. You should just want to suggest it. And the areas where, it kind of got lost because the value was the same.
Interminably.
Interminably. Oh, there you go. Yes, that's a good one.
Thank you, Susan. That was a very good word. I'm kind of going back through on the chatty business here. I feel like I missed something. Robin's very happy that you can translate me.
Translate you?
Mm-hmm. So glad P can translate M.
Oh.
I am too. Some days,
I've lived with her for a while.
Yeah.
All right, I always start this out over on the side because you never know how much is on your hoop-de-doo.
It's kind of like Posca markers. Kind of do the same thing. You want to get it started over yonder, then do your thing.
I'm going to try making some sprays out of these things.
Oh, Jasper, you may have to refresh.
Oh, looky there. Yeah. I like that.
Yes, Candace. So we have those cascading circles. We also call them horizon circles. We do have a stencil in our shop. I think it's part of a set or it just comes by itself too, but it's called horizon circles. So if you were to even just search horizon on our site, that should come up. But what P has is a cut that didn't work. So that's what you see there. But after you guys saw it the last time, I went ahead and made some of the tidbits that are a 5 cascading circles like that. So if you place an order and that's the tidbit you want, let me know. Or if you've placed orders before and you still want that one, just let me know. Or if you want like the dancing graffiti one. Because I know some of you guys probably have duplicates.
Duplicates.
Of the little tidbits. So if you start letting me know which ones you want, you can do that in the special instructions. Because we do read them. And I even put hearts and little notes on some of y'all's orders. If you leave me notes, I'm going to leave you notes back. It's kind of like passing notes in class. Check yes.
Mariah likes notes.
I do love some notes.
She likes stickers too.
I do love some stickers. Sometimes when you guys send stickers to Izzy, I'm like, that one's too good for her.
I hide it.
Yeah, we've hid some of the good ones. Thank you, Mo. I knew Mo would find it. And so some of us may have duplicates because we forget what we have.
Yeah.
That works too. Sometimes it's nice to have more than one.
And it really honestly is because God knows I lose mine on a regular basis. And
so I think whenever you're in the order process, like as you are, before you go to the checkout, there is a little box down below, like kind of off on the left-hand side when you're checking out, that you can leave special instructions. Well, Brad would be the only other one to see the notes, so, you know. If you want to leave Brad notes too, you can do that. If you want tidbits, tidbits, of course the tidbits, but let us know specifically the tidbit that you would like. Also, if you want...
the name of it.
Like the extra bits. We've been trying just to include them, but if it's the first time you've ever ordered and we aren't really sure, we may or may not.
Because some people may just think that's just flat out weird.
And why are you sending
me this
junk? Some people's
But I'll tell
junk
you-
is another person's treasure.
That Darcy, I mean, look what she does with them.
Yes.
Holy moly.
Darcy is our, challenge, and also the Frankenstein. What did I think Anne said? What was it? I can't remember. Anne, help me out. I'm pretty sure it was you that said what Darcy. She gave her a title. It was a good one. Dang it, my brain. Yeah, behaving is a little overrated. Overrated.
Okay, now, see what that tiny little bit, not totally happy with this, it's a little stark. I need to pull it out just a little bit more. But these were the circles from the thing that I was fixing for, that Brad requested, the PM Artist Studio, little circle. And so I was just dabbing with my finger because I tried to do it with a brush and it was just not working, and I wanted it more rainbowy because that was what was requested
Yes.
by,
Oh no, Jasper, so the color of the little thing next to your name, the little box next to your name changes color the longer that you are a member. So as you go months or whatever, it will change colors.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Hot diggity.
Hot diggity darn.
I don't think I knew that.
What? You
I
should
don't
join
think
Arty Perks.
that-
You know things.
I don't even know about
And-
those things. And besides that, those darned emoji things.
Oh yeah, and it's past time, by the way.
Oh. Okay.
Well,
Well,
I mean-
I'm just gonna futz and mutz and
Brad said, Em, are you good? You're acting like this is March Madness. I have kind of a headache. But
I'm good today.
are you guys good? You enjoying hanging out, just chit-chatting and watching P, put shadows on things and things?
And some things. And if you really want to get some really good stuff going on here with your colored pencil, the best thing to do is to use your clear texture gesso, because it provides a little tooth to these areas that are kind of slick. Now this diamond paste stuff does the same thing.
Oh, Diane says you need to do prints of that one. I'm in a nerve. Oh, like digitals? You want a copy of that?
Oh, this one?
See, but what I don't know if it would translate, because some of the cool parts of it is that it's got the texture on it. But I guess you could add your own texture. It's kind of like when we did printables and we'd add the sparkles after.
Yeah. Sure enough, I've never had very good luck doing that. The color was always, of course it could have been, I was using our crappy
All right,
printer.
They're happy hanging out. All right. Happy to be here. Very good. Lisa's enjoying while watching Organizing the Craft Closet.
Oh.
Christy Hartman's working on her June challenge piece. Oh, yes, we should talk about that a little bit, because
Yeah.
I need some inspiration.
I tried to inspire her, but she poo-pooed my... Can I
Well, number
show
one-
my idea?
Yeah, tell them I don't care. Yeah.
This is mine.
This was after Eva had posted that really cool sculpture
It
thing.
was going like this.
And we've talked about doing this with the Yupo and pieces and such, and I'd like to do something too, but I don't know.
Okay, but it's not, I'm showing you this stage right now so that you can document, because when I get through with this, you're not even going to be able to recognize that that's what's there. That's my plan. Oh, and here, I used up some of this cheap acrylic medium stuff. And, if you you just need some to just do some gloppy projects and whatnot. This is the stuff to do it. What I don't like about it is it's kind of snotty.
Mm-hmm. Snotty.
I don't know that
it has a smell to it too.
Yeah. Oh, oof. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's like,
ammonia.
dirty underwear.
That too. Okay. I don't know whose dirty underwear you're
But see,
sniffing.
look. It's kind of slobbery.
Oh, sorry. June's theme is collect and create.
It's kind of cool.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's quite interesting. It would also be helpful if it was, like, in the big camera, too.
Oh.
Then that way they can get a top and a,
Oh, yeah, I'll do
Yeah.
it again. Here, we'll pretend like we're at Dairy
What you
Queen.
guys do today? Well,
We watch stuff slide off of the...
palette knife. I mean, ginormous burger. Fran collected 2 things yesterday. All right. Yeah, it is.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Yeah. It isn't a fine quality thing, but for sticking down this kind of stuff, and I'm going to put some more. Well, I'll just go ahead and do that right now.
There you go. It's the scavenger hunt, which you could do that spin. It could be the scavenger. Yeah, you need to have protective eye gear on.
I have glasses.
Well, make sure that they're pushed up. There you go.
Oops.
Yeah, little Rhonda Lee, she heard that.
There's some of them that are still kind of slipping and sliding around there, so...
Oh, Judy P says, what is that stuff? Now I added that. I don't know. She didn't put an emoji with it or anything, so I don't know. I think that's how Judy's asking. What is that stuff?
Flopped up and got in my paint. I feel like... Fran, does this feel like home? Because I'm kind of just shoving.
It's all starting to creep in around her.
Yeah, and I don't want to be getting some of that stuff on my good pages.
On the good stuff.
On good pages.
Boy, we're just all over the place today. Working on the June thing. Can I claim this as part of mine if I do some work on it?
What were your intentions?
I don't know. I'm just...
Well, you just need to make your
Here's
own.
part of
Hey,
my
we have a whole bag of this stuff downstairs.
I know we do. I put it
I've
out in the
collected
garage, by
it.
the way. So don't freak out like I threw it away. I didn't throw it away. I just put it in the
Well,
garage.
I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
Izzy would have told on you if you did. Yeah, and I see there's some loose ones down there. Do you see them kind of moving about?
It does dry clear, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It does dry clear. And it does take a little while to dry. Especially when you're putting it on, with a spat. Whoa, we have a whole bunch of little loosey-gooseys down there.
What is it? Yes, they want to know what is it. Can you show that again? What not to buy?
It's Handy Art Designer's Palette Artist Acrylic Medium Gel. Hey, I don't think it's horrible.
Nah, and I don't.
And if you're
certainly can't
using
beat the
it like
price.
this,
It was cheap, wasn't it?
oh, it's incredibly cheap. But now, it's been a while. It sat on the cart for a good 6 months.
She said I could go.
Who is that? Do we know that?
She cannot be on camera. She does not have clothes on. That's a rule.
We don't want people to
leaning on
think that,
that one.
we're promoting baby porn.
You say these things the way that you say them.
Well, I don't know. Somebody was thinking it. I just said it.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. I guess we started off
I
talking
want
about
it to be slightly textured, and I'm stressing the word slightly, because the thing that I'm going to do with this is it's going to become, like...
Do you feel like it's going to keep the look of everything underneath there?
Kind of think so. A little bit. Kind of.
Well, maybe once your thing works out, maybe I will be more inspired about, what I'm going to do.
Oh, so you're just letting me go ahead and make all the mistakes so that you can...
But,
You can,
seems helpful. Time saving. you'll hate that, and then you can just pass it to me, and then I can do something.
Well,
with it.
there is
That's
that.
happened.
There is that possibility that I'm going to reach the point where I'm just going,
Yeah,
okay,
this
that's not working for me anymore. I do not want to do this anymore.
Or kind of that's we pass things back and forth like that because remember that's pretty much how the little triangle book thing, and then you ended up making those awesome prints which turned into printables. Then we used the pieces on something else. So that turned out really well.
I
There,
forgot
yes,
about
that's
that.
much more appropriate. Judy P, thank you.
What?
It's just, we're working through, yes, no. Just working through things here in the
Kind of
chat.
just scraped off some mucky muck out there and got my palette knife back in good shape.
M collects postcards from your friends for your project. Oh, you could read them at your leisure. Would that count?
What is it?
I could collect postcards from friends for my project.
And read
then
them at leisure?
Mhm.
I don't think that counts. I'm sorry.
Oh, she's ixnaying that.
I'm ex-naying that. That
It's almost
that-
near cheating.
is just, yeah, that's on the cusp.
Okay, well, here was my deal. Because we were doing the quotes from the Technicolor in what is it, Wisdom in Technicolor book that we read last Thursday. And I love that. There are not very many great quotes about collecting. Or maybe I just haven't, come across it or expanded my search well enough.
I'm going to look into that for you. I find good quotes.
So,
Or I just make them up.
if you guys have good quotes regarding collecting and you want to post those in Makers, I would be very, very happy.
Don't forget to put
Yes,
in
please let me know who they,
who are
it
they
is.
from, because otherwise we
Yes.
can't use it. 'Cause
Jasper would like to know what you're going to do with that. She still doesn't really know.
what?
What
Oh,
you-
the thing that I just did over there. I don't know. I'm
It's
prepping
experiment.
it. I have this idea because I did this in elementary school, and the kids, they loved it, like first and second graders. So what we did is we took magazines and we crumpled up pages, then we glued them down, and it didn't matter how you did that. Then we took oil pastels and we started drawing on them. Then we did a layer of glue, and we'd do some more crumpling and I have that one. Can you grab it off the wall?
What is it?
That artwork that's right next to the light switch in my bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I did. That's how I did that.
Hold on.
It's really easy, and it's one of those Zen activities, that you just you don't know what it's going to be when you start out. And I mean, some of them would take and they would cut very carefully things out at the very end and glue them on top of their background that they had created with the oil pastels, and they would just be happy, thrilled, whatever. But they had a great time doing it. It was very tactile.
Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Wow. It needs some looking after before you show people.
Oh,
Because, dear Lord.
here's my claw. Oh. No, well, it hasn't been dusted since I moved in here 4 years ago. So,
Again, people just know way too much about us.
yeah, no kidding. Okay, let me get some of this stuff out of the way here.
And hopefully it shows up without too much.
Yeah, seriously, because we've got glass on it.
But we'll see.
And it's
Here, give it
really-
another little wipey down if you gotta.
It's a really cheap frame from the section in Michael's or that other store.
Oh, like clearance or something?
Yeah.
Mm.
And it's, it's big, thick, heavy. And so I've got stuff stuffed in there. Okay, can you see it? You can kind of see a little bit of...
Here, I'm gonna back out. Hold on. We're like way zoomed in.
You can see the texture. And then the oil pastels, of course, on top of it. But it's a really fun thing to do, and it's pretty cheap. I mean, you just have to have a set of oil pastels, and this is just Elmer's glue. Elmer's school glue. But look at some of those areas. Isn't that beautiful over there? I mean, some of the kids really did. And when I did it in junior high, I had kids do some really awesome stuff.
Brad has a thing for us, so like if you'll keep on going for a little bit, he has a special surprise.
He has a special what?
A little surprise. Well, no, don't go on with that. Just keep doing fixie things. Got any more fixie things?
Well, I think I just about fixed everything up.
That's the problem.
Except I can't, I'm waiting for some of the fixie-uppy stuff to dry. That's what's wrong with this pasty stuff.
Let me see.
Now, I might be able to work on that a little bit.
Here, and I'm going to zoom back in.
Right around the medallion there.
Mm-hmm.
Try to get a little bit more definition, maybe. Separate it from its background.
All right.
I mean, nothing radical.
Ooh, there we go. But that looks so much better than when you...
Oh, I think it does too. It was just kind of a little white thing out there, boy.
Yeah,
it's really
and it just...
goofy.
Yeah. Bye, Lisa. Thanks for hanging. She says dinner's ready soon. Yes, or dinner is ready.
Oh, I know. I wish we were eating at her house. She always has really yummy stuff.
Oh, well, this is Lisa Mingus. I don't know. We haven't seen Lisa Mingus's food.
Oh.
She's talking about...
What you fixed?
Serious heck. She's
Yeah.
always got really good stuff she posted.
Oh, man, that turtle cheesecake thing.
Well, that's not food.
Well, according to whom?
Me.
I just was like, oh my gosh, I want to go over to your house. Can I come over to your house?
Can you come in and give a little burst around the... I don't know. I mean, it's getting there.
What do you mean, a burst?
Alright, so you know, in the beginning of the stream, when you showed how you would just put the little white globy looking thing in certain places, I think you almost need a little white globy glow around your medallion.
Oh, so you don't think I need to go dark. You're saying go light.
In that area. I think. Just to give it a bit more presence.
Well,
Because its scale,
the whole thing
it's
about
competing with that flower thing next to it. And by you darkening the flower thing next to it, you have then given that more...
Oh, I just hate it when you're right. You just
Oh, goodness.
look at that. And the thing about it is, if this doesn't work out and I don't like it, all I have to do is take my clear texture
Patty.
gesso and paint over it and fix it.
No, you're not really late. I mean, we're running over. We're doing things. Brad's going to show us a little surprise here in a minute. And I'm just trying to tell P what to do. And she actually said that it was a good idea. I think that's what I heard.
I kind of think it's a good idea.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know that it's like working everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm still dealing with a little bit of goopy. The glaze is a little bit sticky.
That stuff takes
And you
a
see
while
my
to dry.
pencil stick and my finger. It's just, you really should let things dry.
Colleen says, Patty, it's a good thing we're going on overtime. P is on fire today.
I am. I mean, I have been.
Yeah.
I have made up for the really crappy, horrible.
But I keep telling her, guys, that you know it's good.
I just felt bad. I felt like, you know, those people didn't get their money's worth. I would demand a refund.
And I think it shows that, you know, that's normal. You can't be on 24/7. It just, I'm feeling the blahs of, this trying to get my...
Well, and I've got this really interesting, stuff going on right there.
Jude,
there.
Jude, I reached out to you on Facebook. Also, if you would, let me know. I need your email. I need to get in touch with you, Jude. If you'll email me. Actually, I'll put my email.
Okay, so what color do I want to go over that with? What am I thinking? Green. I'm trying to get rid of some of this lavender here. There, that's working out. Look at that. Okay, that was a good one. Maybe a little bit of this.
Ooh, I like that. See, it's just, now you've said, oh, hey.
Yeah, I want you to look here.
Yes. Because it sort of had that feeling when it was all white, but that still wasn't quite right because that just was too
stark.
But then when you rubbed in the stuff in between it, I was like, okay, that's moving in the right direction. But then some of it was tapped back a little bit too much. And I think the thing was size. It needed more size.
And sorry, I apologize ahead of time.
No, I didn't do it. Usually flickers.
But what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to get that to the point where it's not a color, it's just kind of a grayish.
Yeah, like it's emitting a glow.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Diane got gifted a whole bag of Inktense pencils. Now she has 400 pencils. She doesn't have any room for.
Kidding me. Oh. Holy cow, that's a haul. I like those little pencils. I like those little pencils a lot.
And hey, Dorothy, I don't know if I said hello to you earlier. I think you popped in on me. Oh, and Patty's being careful. She's not going to travel next week. Yeah.
How you feeling?
Yeah, how are you feeling?
Well, I'll tell you what, that second shot kicked my booty.
Yeah, you were kind of down for
my arm hurt for days.
Yeah,
literally days.
Well, it was a booster, and yeah, my booster hurt too. But it didn't bother Brad at all.
It really just owied, and it hurt clear into my elbow, down into my wrist.
She's had mild symptoms. Well, that's good. Oh, she already had a set of the pencils and the sticks. Ooh, she loves them to paint on silk. Oh. I bet so. I bet that would be... Oh, maybe that's the idea with the silk scarves that we have.
Could be.
That could be fun. I like that idea. Thank you, Diane. See, we didn't even think about that. We have some pencils.
Yeah, we have the really... the short set.
Yeah, the short set.
Because they're a little pricey. And we were just, we didn't know if we were going to love them or not.
See, Maxine says, I'm sorry, P, but you not having a great arty day made her feel that it didn't always have to have a great day. So it made her feel better about that. So thank you for showing. Yeah, see?
You.
Perspective.
I appreciate that, because I felt really...
she feels like she's kind of letting you guys down.
I did.
And I was like, I don't think that's it at all.
I feel really bad about that. I feel, it was just not a very cool...
No, it's Sharon. Yeah, Sharon has... She had COVID, too. And then she had... poor girl's just had a bad string of luck. I think she's getting better, though.
I swear, if you guys bring back COVID from that cruise, I'm gonna make you live someplace else until you get over it. Mm-hmm. Because I really I don't want that. All right. How about that? It's kind of glowy, and you know, it's almost like this is a little peeky through, you know, Leonard Cohen saying.
Oh, yes, and it's like a little light shining through.
Yes. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm liking that.
I like that a lot too. Can you bring out the rest of the pages and then we can kind of look at them together?
Oh.
Like all, like, you know.
Oh, look at that. I just think that one is absolutely.
Yes.
I mean, now come on, folks. That's a good one. Then this one, which I just did around the edges with that one stuff.
Mm-hmm. That was nice.
This one, remember, it was the stamp circle, and then Mariah said to put purple, but we decided to go with sort of a purple.
Well, the
It turned out
micaceous,
my cases turned out a little bit purple.
the universe said that I was right.
Jeez.
Although that purple that I gave you would have probably been a little too wowie zowie.
I think so too.
Yes.
Yeah. And this is just a little bit in the middle, a little bit more. I think this is kind of like it looks sparkly. You know that one thing when you touch it and it does that
Thank you, Jude.
that thing. And here's a little seascape with this
Oh, Brenda says, yes, it's backlit.
backlit. Ah, yes. And this is Frans thing with the other thing on it. And here's a little planetary
Orby thing.
orby thing. Here's a little
Flower orb.
sea urchin-y sending
Also,
out.
it kind of looks like a claw's coming out of it.
waves. Oh, yeah, it could be that too.
Mm-hmm.
And here is a splot. Here's some little critters and some more little critters. And a swirly down around in the middle there. And whooped a little white paint on the flower. I think that really helped that out a lot. And then this is really where we got started here. Look at this. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm. That was just... I
That's
love that.
Good stuff. Good stuff. And Mariah says I keep showing you this one, but
Oh, Fran says, how can you be sure enough of a print to put the plate down onto a bag or a t-shirt? Ooh, let's talk about that for a second.
yeah,
Because it's tricky. It's a little bit
it was. And we practiced on old shirts. My old shirts. A lot.
Yes.
It's very tricky. You have to have enough that you can make contact because you have to apply a lot of pressure.
Also kind of depends on, you know, are you doing a shirt or a bag, or like what is the material?
Check this out.
The tighter the weave,
The less paint you need.
yes, but don't go too light, because we kind of had some trickiness with that, because we had that with the bags. It was like, ooh, at first when we did, we were like, ooh. So we actually we printed it again, which turned out really cool, but was like, ooh, that was kind of scary.
Yeah. It kind of went smushy. Check this out. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that a good one?
Yes, the nap of the fabric plays a lot into it, like Patty says.
And put something underneath it.
And do you want one print from it, or do you want to pull multiples?
Yeah.
Because if you want to
Because
pull
almost every one of ours we were pulling.
3, we got 3 out of it. Typically, the bags we didn't. Each one was done differently.
Yes. And the bag was kind of a cotton twill.
Canvas.
Canvassy.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, remember that one? Minus the ugly hole mark there.
Oh yeah, I need to come in and do those. And then I think I will punch them.
And now see, I've got, these I need to go through and put them the right way. I haven't done that. These are all ready to go. See? This is the end.
I don't even know if they've seen a lot of those.
Oh, I think so. Those are the ones from the very beginning. And here's this.
Well, I know,
And
but
remember
I think
when I went, look at how much of a difference that makes, just taking that pencil, just doing that little bit of pencil work around the edge.
you did work on those that I don't think people have seen. You keep showing this one stack, but
Well, here's the done stack that's already.
yes, so that's a good call there, Patty. So she did a bunch of white denim some years ago to make pencil cases for her art friends. She needed lots of paints to get in, a lot of paint to get into the nap.
Yeah.
The
Because I think
shirts were
that's
that way.
I think that is the key to having the paint actually penetrating your fibers rather than just sitting on the surface. If it just sits on the surface, it'll flick off.
Yeah. We did a video, Robin.
Now I see you're right, Mariah. I don't think they've seen this one.
No. Like they saw it before you put the little block of things on there.
And then this one was the one that had the circle, and I just went over it with
And that's cups, caps, and bowls, and you used the impasto.
and this one I just did chunk, chunk, chunk. It looks like it's moving. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Oh, and I worked on this one a lot with pencil.
Yeah, you did.
This one could probably use a little bit more. I don't know. I kind of like it. And remember, this is the one that I did do some pencil work on it also. Has the impasto. Can you see it?
Oh. So you impastoed the gears.
Impastoed the gears, then I did the circle.
But the nested stuff that you see there was gel printed.
Yeah, this was the gel print. I like this one. I don't think it's like the best print I've ever done, but I think it's interesting. I love the little light colors there. I like that too. Oh yeah, I know you haven't seen this one because you did it the other day. This is where I told Mariah, I said, you know, I like the deli paper, but sometimes I don't like it because it's not so terribly transparent.
Yeah, that one looks fab.
Doesn't it?
That's a lot of pencil work there in the middle.
That's a lot of pencil work. And this is a little tiny bit of pencil work. Boy, they're really hugging each other. Some of
It's probably good that we went through the stack.
Yeah.
Now that one you guys have seen and nothing changed with it.
Nothing changed with this. Oh, I did put this in the middle of this.
Oh.
I thought it was kind of zebra-y, you know.
It's kind of, and it's
Tigers and zebras.
it's trippy because it really looks like it's like rounded, three-dimensional. In the camera, it really does.
Hugging the edge. Love that one. This one, remember I did the fleur-de-lis over the top of this with silver.
Yes.
Can you see
What
it?
else did you do on that though?
Oh, I did. I went in with the colored pencil and kind of
Okay.
defined some of the edges
The
there.
darker purple there.
Do anything to that one or that one or this one. This is just.
Ooh, okay, here we got some info on the, gel printing to the fabric stuff.
Oh,
Canvas drop sheets are plastic backed from the hardware store. Print well as they are smooth. Great for stencil work and cheap. That's a very good idea. And then Deb C, I think you said something before that. Maybe not. And pre-wash everything. Fabric and garments come with sizing, and the paint will not soak in as well with the sizing.
we did that, and I used to do that when I was doing batiking.
It will stick to the sizing instead of the fabric. We certainly didn't have to worry about that with P's clothes.
Just worry about that. Some of them had
The
food items on the
was
front
left
that
on there.
perhaps we're not going to.
And then, it gets instantly much lighter. That makes sense. And don't use fabric softener or dryer sheets when pre-washing.
We don't use those anyway.
No.
We use balls. We have furry balls.
We have wool balls. I chuckle about those. That's funny.
I love that print.
I like the orange and blue one a lot.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Mm-hmm. I think you need to do something with the limey green thing there. And I think those need maybe something else.
We'll take that into consideration.
Okay.
I love this one. I love the textures in this one. It's just very
Hey, Sarah.
swarmy.
Yes, woolly balls. They work great. Have you waxed them after finishing?
No, because I'm not sure.
She's not sure if she's finished.
I hesitate on that waxing stuff, and I absolutely love this print. I think this is just a stellar print. Bragging on myself. I like that side too. And I love the purples in this one, the different purples.
Elizabeth, this is definitely what, you know, I think that these might, well, that's probably one book's worth.
Yeah, it depends on if I decide I'm going to put pages, blank pages in between to write on them.
Yeah. So it might be a 2-volume, maybe 3-volume, because we're talking about, oh, so there's an idea. Should I tell them about that with the slip-in thing? So we're going to make some.
This was, oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
This was a rubbing.
Oh, yes.
Remember? Did it with the colored pencils on the texture plate. Yeah. Yeah, the ones that I showed you that I'm not going to bind.
Yeah, the ones that she just didn't want to mess up any, you know, with the punching. So those we're thinking about creating some little slide-in frames so they can be slid in and out of.
That's the plan for now, anyway.
Yeah. Are you guys sick of the circle book yet?
Boy, now isn't that nice? That's really
That is beautiful.
Ultima shadow print.
Yes. Ultima.
Ultima. Oh, that one's nice too. See, these are just fun to look at, and the thing about it is, you know, you think that you're going to remember all these things that you know how to do.
Nope. She's not sick of it yet.
She's not sick of it yet. Look, isn't that wonderful? That has such a nice, smooth, and some of them are nice and smooth, and then some of them are really textured. Love this. This is some of that.
The Sydney pinwheels. And that one's been kind of popular here lately.
I like it. It's a good flipper flopper.
Good flipper flopper.
Good flipper flopper. That side's kind of unimpressive.
Yeah,
that
you should put that
lime dot down there in the corner. That's
over
pretty
there.
kind of sad. Oh, and I think this was so trippy.
Oh, that's trippy.
Yeah, that's some stuff there, and I love this one. I think this is really nice.
Susan says such a wonderful circle collection. Doesn't this count for June? Are you going to count this as your project?
I could and just give you the other. You want to look at it now? It's kind of settled down. It looks like
settled down.
badly frosted cake.
Maybe.
And it is very glossy.
Yeah.
I don't know that it remains so.
Yeah, I was going to say, it still is drying. You put a lot of that stuff on there.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to see. You can kind of see where it was before. It's not so glossy.
I don't know what to do with this mound thing. Like,
the mound?
it's just a mound on some chipboard. So,
well, I'll just go ahead and continue on with my my idea. All right, ladies and
Like, is
gentlemen.
it gonna be that? Just, is it gonna be framed? Would you hang it on the wall? I mean,
Yeah.
okay.
It's going to be like this thing. It's going to be a landscape, Mariah. I'm going to landscape it. Yeah. But
Maybe.
I'm going to, instead of using just random magazines and crumpling those up, I'm thinking about using my prints, my jelly prints.
Here's this.
Well, give it to her.
What is it?
She's got the big camera.
Oh my goodness!
Was it
Well,
worth the
looky
wait?
here.
Oh, it was. He found the
looky
file.
there.
Oh, do you guys recognize this? Well, show the big one. Oh, that's a 3 set.
3 sizes. I love these so much.
I love
I love these so much.
Well, you should. You drew it.
I know, but we've just been talking about it for so long that I forgot all about them.
Oh.
And look, when you cross, when you
Ooh.
overlap them, you get that and that. Oh, these are just wonderful. Thank you, Brad.
I love it.
See, look at that. You have a pie hatching.
Mo, they're so yes, this is like one of our signature, we've always called it a signature PM pattern. Oh, and he may have one more for us too. So we'll talk about like these though. This is some of the very beginnings of when we were talking about just design elements or you know, using drawing sketches, stamps of things that P already had. And so she doodled out some of these things, and I'm like, okay, I don't really know what I can do with that, but okay. I ended up taking this particular little doodle and turning it into a step and repeated pattern. And that is what we call the PM, I think it's the spiral swirl. Kitty, kitty. He's coming in hot. So, yes, this is the PM spiral swirl that has turned into all sorts of things. And now it's so fun because we get it as a stencil. Oh, and she's gonna print it for us. Sweet. I know, it's very busy today. Very busy.
All right, now that was completely translucent, so I'm going to add a tiny bit of this to
Bump it up.
opacify it. I don't know that that's a word, I just made it up. But we shall see. Oh dear, I almost
What you got going on there?
brayered off on my clean. Well, it's not clean, but semi-clean.
Oh, yes, it does have a very leaf kind of look to it. And then Fran also says that it also reminds her of the Sydney Opera House.
Oh, yeah. Hot diggity. Yeah.
Oh, Brenda.
I'm so
You make me chuckle. I love you.
excited about this.
No, really? No, you cannot go over there.
He hears the rattling paper.
Oh, yeah, he's like, oh, is that new paper?
You know,
Can
it
I
was
chew
so
on that?
funny last night. You know, Izzy has one of those
Hello, Linda.
clips that has a fuzzy thing on the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, he played with that for 30 minutes, batting it around the
Oh,
floor.
yes. Yeah, and I've even removed it from the channel, but they just come back with others.
What is it?
The bots.
Oh, do we have them today?
Yeah, we're having a little infestation.
Oh, it's probably because I said bad things.
See, you should stop
I'm not
doing
going to
that.
do that anymore.
I've tried to tell you about that. I don't know if that's true or not, but might keep her from saying things that just... Oh, goodness. I know, I barely could grab onto it, and then I'm like, oh, I don't want to make sure that I don't time somebody out that, you know, does need to be here, or block them, or I guess we could always bring them back.
What is it?
Oh, when you're clicking through, because the chat moves, and so you're kind of aiming at a moving target.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, are you sure? Okay. I love that sheet, the way it's looking.
Looking good, isn't it?
Looking good.
It's about ready for retirement. You can always tell because the edges of the thing start looking like dog ears.
There isn't any place to pull up paint anymore. It's just leaving stuff behind. Oh, whoa.
Love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it.
Too.
I love it. I need something to put it.
Oh, yes, Brad got... Well, that's just because she thought he was, because, you know, it was Brad. What's this dude doing in the stream? No, when you got blocked in Patty's.
Oh, holy moly.
It's not cleaned off all the way.
Oh, it still
You got
has
little pieces.
It still has little spots.
It hasn't been weeded completely.
Well, this is like the paper.
Yep.
This is the design of the paper.
That's
We always talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, this is going to be so much fun.
Well, we'll do more with that on Sunday. But now you guys got a little preview of it. See you hang out.
And isn't this wonderful? I mean, I just love pink and green next to each other. And I've got this is a really cool looking little piece here.
Yes, Diane, that did work. But let me tell you, like, we're going to have to invest in our own washi company.
What does that mean?
Oh, to pull up, because you can use the washi tape to pull out the little stay behind bits.
Oh, yeah.
It does work. I saw your video.
Well, does it just, can you just use regular tape?
Yes, we are big teases.
Look at those little leafy buggers.
Spiral swirls. That's what I always call them.
Oh, no.
No, she's already stuck it down to something.
I got it up.
Okay.
There it is.
I love them.
I do too.
That's like a full circle on some stuff for PM Artist Studio.
And I love this little DNA helix thing that's going on there too.
Let me tell you, this took some cleaning up, people. This is not the thing that she necessarily gave me in the beginning. Because she really was just trying to... You were trying to appease me, basically. Oh, Kathy. So Brad bought one, and I think he totally just ripped a wing off of a dragonfly, because we thought that too, because we're like, oh, that would be a great idea.
What is
the
it?
lint roller.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
ripped a wing, right? He's like, yeah, that's probably not going to be good. So it was a little too, a little too strong.
Yeah.
Send your ugly washi to us. We will take donations. If you buy those sets and there's that one that you don't really, you know.
Yeah. Sure, Lord. Who wants this?
PM Artist
Who
Studio.
wants this?
We
Oh,
do.
Izzy will use it.
Oh yeah,
She's not proud. She will.
she loves some tape, just taping all sorts of things. Hi, Catherine. I think we're about to head out. We ran very long today. This is our longest stream ever.
What? How long did we go over?
About 50 minutes.
Oh, well, almost an hour. Well, we might as well just go for an hour. Hang in there for another 10 minutes. Then we will have a 3 hour. Those people that said, no, I just don't have that kind of time to sit around and watch something for. Well, okay.
I mean, we've watched movies that long. Why not?
But, you know, I'm kind of with them.
Chit chat with PM Artist Studio.
My attention span isn't that long.
It really wouldn't be. Like, if she wasn't doing what she's doing, because she's terrible.
Oh, it works somewhat.
Oh, I think they want to see the stencil now.
Well, I can't do that because I
here,
will
hand it to me. I'm really fast.
I can't get those little things on my plate because they get stuck on there and they really...
Booger boos to get off.
Booger boos to get off is right. Booger boos.
Now you're going to have to vacuum up here. That's the deal.
I'm laughing hysterically. Oh, I just love these guys. I just love them.
Well, why don't you do that again on one thing and then...
Okay, well, I can do that.
We leave this with whomever.
Well, I got a little bit of eye still left on here that I was messing around
Now,
with.
is your big plate available? Because you might want to clean that off.
Oh, well, it kind of sort of is. It's got some stuff on it, but I think it'll be fine. It's circles and it's gold.
Well, it might be interesting to mix it up.
Yeah. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything.
Go tell Daddy. I'm going downstairs.
Yeah, you can go downstairs. It's in the office.
I'm going to get this stuff out of here because if I bring that big plate over here.
Stay downstairs.
Well, no, but you can go get something to eat.
Poor little starving baby. She's just been so good today.
She really has. Aw. Oh, we haven't watched any of the Jubilee, but yes, I definitely want to watch some highlights and things. I think that'll be great. The Jubilee's going on today.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I'd say most of it's over by now, right?
I know, but tonight on the news they'll have highlights, right?
You guys didn't hear any of that, right? The whisper stuff.
So funny.
Oh, my goodness. Our entire house is like, you find Yupo everywhere.
Really, it's on the stairs.
We've tried to contain it, but it's like sand.
In my bed. I find it in the bathtub. Washing machine.
I found it in my hair. Yeah, it's kind of...
Oh, check that out, y'all.
Ooh. This has a very tropical feel to it, especially with the colors that you're using there. That also kind of indicates, you know, what it's about, but it does. Oh, the chaos is happening.
Oh, the zombies are attacking again.
Mazzy, come here. Come here, Mazzy.
Just, I'm letting you know.
Okay, we know. Good girl.
Good girl.
Yeah. Hey, psh.
Okay,
No,
we
you
know about it now, remember?
You leave it. Come here.
Yes.
Hey, stay here.
Oh, wow. That was not a good
Man,
thing.
this thing was like, all right.
All right, now we're going to put down another color. And then we're going to pull this.
I almost got this thing. Oh, she's very excited now.
What is it?
Her friends are knocking at the door. Yes.
Get your clothes on, baby.
Eat something.
Drink something and pee. There you go.
Aren't you guys glad you stayed till the end here?
got to hear the dog raising hell and...
Hey there, looky there. I think I got it. That was like a world-class, you know, cleanup job there.
World-class cleanup.
Fast timing. Fastest it's ever happened. Did you have your headset on, little orderly? I'm sorry. It's like the time Fran was, she stepped on the dog toy, and I about peed myself. Because I have my, you know, usually when I'm watching streams and stuff, now Bezzy thinks that Brad's playing with her. It's like, it's chaos.
Oh,
Yeah.
such fun.
Oh, Brenda says botanical, her favorite. It goes with your shirt.
Goes with my shirt and another couple of layers on there. Oh, I might do this one on top of this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on. You still got,
All right.
got 4 minutes, and then I'm shutting this down.
4 minutes, y'all. I've got 4
Yeah,
minutes.
it's much louder with the headphones.
Okay. So, we want to do something a little bit different here so that we can get some more greens on there because we've kind of got some brownie stuff, and I think it's kind of brownie gold.
Yeah,
Maybe.
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 Mm-hmm.
So we're going to kind of go bluey green. Bluey green? Everybody good for bluey green?
I like blue green. You know, watch your sleeve. That's
Yep.
a new shirt.
New shirt.
I think you got a little paint on your lip. Other side. Careful, don't rub it in because they'll probably smush. Just leave it as is.
Okay.
Let it dry. And pick it off. It just looks like a little beauty mark.
This is doing. Oh, yes, 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 yes.
Oh, you're getting love.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yes. The stream's starting to like go, okay, you're like going way too long.
Oh, the stream itself says.
Yeah, because I think there's a buffering point. Camo green, Frans says. Is it working? I remember this was the very first of seeing this. We may expand. Oh, I'm thinking we may expand the pattern so you have more lines. Oh, but that looks cool.
And I think I'm going to pull this on another sheet just because I really think that it has a lot of potential for other.
Oh, has anyone seen Clue, the polymer clay artist? No. Ooh, collect the rainforest at PM Artist Studio in June. I like that. That could work. Maybe I could do a whole collection of everything that's spirally swirly. I don't know. I'll work it out. I need to do it soon though. I like it. That is some textury, bushy, kind of tropical.
Okay, we're not done yet. Just got to hang in there just a
You
little
get-
bit. I've got one more idea.
Okay, I'm
One
shutting you
more
down, lady.
transparent. I need nickel azo yellow.
I should have shut the stream down, then we could have come back on for like, you know, the after. Oh, gnocchi. Yes, it kind of looks like the kind of pasta stuff, right? Gnocchi. I think that's what she's saying.
Oh, I can't. It's wet.
I'll just put the stencil back on and do something else with it. See what another layer that does. Since you got the paint down. Pull it up.
let's try some,
Oh. Diane saw the big green man face. Kind of like the woodsy. Is that what you're talking about? Like the... Bye, Christy. Thanks for hanging. That was the long one today. Ooh, that'll be kind of cool if it comes through there.
well, it's the deli paper, so I've got a better chance.
Yes.
Of it coming through, but it's also that really fast drying fluid acrylic, which it's usually a good pull layer, not necessarily a good, but we did get some things going on there. Oh, see,
I didn't get one.
Two, Mariah.
Oh, yes, do that. Oh, I think he has a woodsy face on the pub sign. From a Midsummer's. Aw, thanks, Jude. I think so, too.
Pardon?
She says, you're so blessed to have such an awesome creative relationship with your mama. I am. And all of us, because Brad's part of this too. Is he? All y'all. I like that.
It's going to be some...
And it's green.
And it's green.
I might be shifting my, feelings on the green.
And we still have some good mucky muck here.
Oh, goodness. We are shutting this down.
Okay.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us in this extremely long stream. Maybe that's what I call this one, the extremely long stream. We did all sorts of things, lots of fixie bits and this, that, and the other. Let's see, today is Thursday. We will be back on Sunday at 10 a.m. Central. Remember, we are doing the big June $100 giveaway. If you need to know more about that, guess where that is? Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please go to that Show Me More area down below. Click that. You will see all sorts of things. Please answer the questions. We love to know more about you. And I think that is pretty much it. We got Arty Perks. Thank you guys that joined the Arty Perks today. Those of you that upgraded, those of you that continue to support us. It means the absolute world to us all here. We're building the community and I love it. It makes us just, get so excited. All right, guys, we will see you back on Sunday. Thanks for hanging. Bye.
Bye.